Hey, everybody.
Good morning. On this hump day, Fool's Day. I'm all tangled up.
Are we? Is it? It is hump day. Golly,
Yeah.
I can't believe Jeff Matthias, you dog, you.
It's Hump Fool's Day.
That means you might get a chance to get lucky tonight.
How's that when Travis is out of town?
Do I gotta spell it out for you? Just saying. I mean, I didn't know I was gonna have to explain it that way, but hey, sometimes you got to get your pencil and your crayons out and just
draw me a picture.
Just draw you a picture, I guess, because I truthfully did not think I would really have to draw it out for you, Steph. But hey, that could explain a lot of things.
Just a little bit. I will say this: I got a good night's sleep last night until my dog woke me up at 10:30. I guess she was antsy because of the storms. I'm sorry, trying to get this. Every time I try to put the link in, there it goes.
Yeah, I'm going to kick my wife in her vagina when I get her out of the damn jail.
Uh-oh. Who is Justin G? It's hump day.
Okay, I got a show to do. Leave me alone with stupid questions.
I didn't know it was a stupid question.
Well, if you would do this thing called research,
I just didn't know.
It's on video. They're going to send me cussing you, telling you that you're doing stupid. Stephanie is a Riri. You have a computer, even though it's an Android-based computer. Research.
Well, I did look him. I was just wondering if we play him.
No, we don't have any of his music. Have you heard?
That's why I asked.
Wait, have you heard any of his music?
I don't think so. Was he at Ponkus?
That you wouldn't be asking me if you've heard his music, right?
Right.
Just think about that one for a second. She's having a Steph moment, y'all. I'm just saying.
Well, he's playing at Fusions on Saturday night, and I was just wondering if we'd seen him.
Well, look him up. Get on Facebook and look him up.
I got him pulled up.
I'm going to get you a crayon to teach you how to look stuff up.
I have him pulled
You
up.
drive me nuts. Like I ain't got enough to deal with, and I got to deal with this kind of stupid stuff.
So who do we contact to get music? Him?
Josh Seabaugh. And we're going live. Man, y'all should be watching video. I'm about to take a machete out, and I'm about to cut Steph's head off.
You're so mean. Well, you know it's
whatever.
Holiday.
You know, well, just because it's April Fool's Day. They like you fools so much they gave you a friggin' name for a holiday.
Yup. Exactly.
Steph's the only person that can show up to Special Olympics and thinks she should get a prize just for showing up.
I can't hear myself. Okay.
Could it be them crap? Did you just wake up this morning and say, I just got to mess with him today?
It's April Fool's Day. I got to mess with the DJ.
I just got to come in there acting like Jen.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying.
I'm not picking at you that bad or messing
That
with
bad,
you
but you are insinuating though that you are messing with me.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's April Fool's Day. No.
And then you hear it's a little weak.
I
So
hear it's weak.
it's got some bite, but it's got some bite like an 80-year-old woman in a wheelchair. But today, before the day's out, you are already owed one zap for what you've already put me through. You give me any more crap today, and I'm getting you. I know where the charger is. I'll go charge this puppy up.
So do
you want a fresh charge, or do you want it just like this?
I don't want it either.
You keep running that mouth. You keep running that mouth this morning. I'm gonna get you. So how about Raven's renovation? Chris is like, hey, I'm gonna come in tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, okay. He says, and I'm already digging up some stories because I don't want that mean DJ yelling at me because I don't have any news story. The thing is this: if you're on the show, then you already know that you're supposed to be coming up with news stories. Yeah, they're called topics.
That's the first.
So when somebody sits in the chair to the left of me and tells me I don't want to look up TMZ stuff and I'm not going to, you don't do that. The last time Steph looked at me and said, no, I'm not going to do nothing, I told her to get out of my studio. Did I not?
Yeah. And I got up.
And she got up and she left. Because that's what we're here to do, is to report stupid stuff and entertain you and give you a show. And if we're not going to give you a show, then what are we here doing? Picking our nose?
And it's like you said when you first started the morning show. If you want to see sad news, if you want to see depressing news, if you want to see news about religion and
how many houses burned down,
everything and all that kind of stuff, you can turn on.
You can turn on channel 2 every
5,
morning.
11, 46, all that news, and you can hear that. We're supposed to make you laugh because that's why it's called.
And nothing is better than laughing at some Justin Bieber and his stupidity. Nothing's better than laughing at Lady Gaga. Nothing's better than laughing at Kim Kardashian and her butt that has 32 psi of pressure. I wonder where the air valve is on that thing.
And Paris Hilton getting into a brand new, what was it, a Lamborghini or something, and not knowing how to put it into gear.
Oh my God, did she? See, I didn't know that. That's the kind of things we're supposed to talk about.
Yes.
That's what we're supposed to be, is funny.
Yes.
People can go to Neil Bort's crap if they want to be falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the smooth sounds of Just for Fun. Who the hell wants to listen to that? They listen to us to laugh.
Exactly.
And the more I think about it, I'm an innovator. I made this station. I've taken it this far. And people can get smart all they want, but it's my vision, my dream. I'm like the director of the play. This is how it's going to be. Period. We're going to keep it going. And if people think I'm cocky for that, I'm sorry, but this is I'm the one that had the vision to say this was going to work, and everybody dies laughing. So that whole keep trying the same thing over and over, whatever, that's all BS. Because I already know what works. I've been doing this almost 5 years. I know what works.
But the thing is, you're not trying the same thing over and over again, because when you start,
because every day I'm bitching about making it better and getting the news stories and
you are nowhere near Howard Stern, and I can't.
Well, the thing too is, you got to remember when we started out, I was watching some video, and it was so unprofessional. God, it was so unprofessional, and that's part of taking it to the next step, because the people that are going to be blown away are going to be the people that go, holy cow, look where this came from, and look where it is, and look where it's going, and it's awesome. I mean, it really truly is awesome. It's we were Jackass Radio. I mean, for a while we were just Jackass Radio, but it was all new to everybody.
I mean, come on. There used to be a drinking game where every time you heard the
F-bomb,
you took a shot or you took a drink of whatever.
Man, that makes me want to drink a coffee now.
So, yes, it's come a long way. So no, you're not.
Well, if it's come a long way, why ain't you straightened up?
What do you mean?
Joey has become the biggest ass kiss for you. He's like, I'm so proud of Stephanie. Stephanie needs to show me something to be proud of. You're supposed to be my number 2. And right now,
Vicky
no.
Well,
Right now, you look like a number 2.
Well, that's what you called me at one point. You're Vicky Locke.
Read into my message, ma'am.
I read. I know I look like poop. I didn't.
Yeah, see, you took you a second though.
No, I
And you can compare yourself to Vicky Locke because you know what I think of her too. So
no, you compared me to Vicky Locke.
No, I did not compare you. You just said it.
You did when we was in the van, and your wife heard it, and my husband.
There's
heard
no
it.
proof. Show me some video.
Damn, too bad Crystal's locked up.
Just say it.
Anyways, but yeah, it took me a minute to get woke up this morning, so I know I look like poop.
I just saying, I didn't say nothing, but I just said something. No, but you have stepped it up a lot, but people are hitting me up over the whole jail thing.
But yeah, I started having a headache last night, so I already take one medicine for my feet before I go to bed. So I took one of my migraine pills. I was asleep by 9 o'clock. I was sleeping so good, and all of a sudden I start hearing and the bed hitting on the bed. Something scared Buttercup, and she was in there wanting to get on the bed with me, and I had to put them in the kennel. And I'm thinking, that it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I get up, it's only 10:30.
Well, so. I did that. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, my dog, Axel, was standing at my bedroom door trying to get out. I had to punch him.
Well,
it wasn't like a full-blown Mike Tyson kind of punch because I wasn't getting out of bed. I just leaned over and hit him with my knuckles on the ribs. I'm like, go lay your dumb ass down. It's 2:30 in the morning. You're standing at the door like it's time to get up and go to work.
Well, mine was only 10:30. And what's funny about her is she's a 65-pound pit. So, she's tall. She's one of the taller ones. She's not the little...
A peewee?
Yeah, the ones that are down. Well, my other dog is the exact same, except for she's 55 pounds. She can jump up on the bed, no problem. Buttercup, she will not jump up on the bed, which I guess is a good thing. And that's what she was wanting. She was wanting me to put her on the bed, and I wasn't putting her on the bed. I put her in the kennel. And good morning to you, Karina. Glad you're listening.
That's right.
From all the way from Germany. And I was just gonna. What time is it over there in Germany?
Yeah, ask that question.
What time is it, Karina? It's 7:38 here, so just curious. I'm not familiar with the time zones, and people are still blowing you up.
I'm telling you, this phone ain't stopped since I woke up. I first woke up to this idiot that sent me a text message.
Who would that be?
It'd be you. What time was it when you sent that? Let me just go look. Let me just go look to what I woke up to. So I wake up to Stephanie's text message. Good Lord, I don't even know. And it's still not stopping.
It was after you posted on Facebook. So it was after 6 o'clock. Yeah, it was after 6 o'clock.
Well, I was trying to snooze.
No, I didn't know. Well, you posted on Facebook. She said
wait.
1:39 p.m. So it's
okay. So it's afternoon there.
Yeah.
Are you on a smoke break or something? What are you doing listening to us? Go back to work. Man, it is hot in here today. Maybe it's just because my blood's pumping. I swear, I want to push you in that lake today.
No.
She comes in here and admits that she's trying to pull a train wreck. You admitted. Well, I'm not bothering you that much, but you're admitting that you are messing with me. I swear, you are getting zapped. You're on a strike one. You get 2 more strikes, and it's bow. You're getting it.
Well, I already found the biggest water puddle in your front yard that I could possibly find and stepped in it.
Listen, Oompa Loompa, my flip-flops probably could walk through that. Just because it's big to you. I mean, hell, you You think the trash can outside's like a damn skyscraper and you try to be like King Kong and climb it. What's wrong with you? So how about I go looking at her lift yesterday? And she kept talking about this leak in her lift, this leak in her lift. And so I get in the van, I take the cover off, and I'm like, all right, open it up, let's see it. Where she says it's leaking is not leaking. So she's pointing to the difference to both of the, I don't know if you would want to call it as hydraulic piston, if you would call it an actuator or a piston. I think actuator is when it's electric. So I don't know that there's a difference between the two, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. So I'm over there touching it. She's running in and out. It's not moist. I'm like, okay, so we know it's not leaking. There's nothing running down the side of it, so it's not that.
So bad.
So then I get inside, I lay down in the thing. I've got the cover off on the pump, and I used to work on my brother's low rider, so I knew just a tad bit about it. So I'm like, all right, now let it up, let it down, let it up, let it down. I'm like, there is not one drip. There is not one wet valve, you know, where things screw together with the you know, Teflon around it. There's not anything leaking. The only thing you can see is when some moron filled it up. He overfilled it, and he must have. And what happens is, when it's out, and that piston is pushed all the way out, all the fluid goes into it, and then when it's all the way up, the fluid goes back into the reservoir. And the only thing I can figure is it must have been out when he poured the fluid in to the fill line, and then when he retracted it, it blew out of the top because there was not a leak anywhere. So then I look at her and like, that'd be $17.95. I fixed it for you, ma'am. Shipping and handling.
Oh,
any comment? You got no comment, do you?
I think I got $10.
She's
So
like,
I
know it's leaking right there. It's not wet. Well, what? It's not moist. It means it's not been leaking. It leaked once.
Yeah.
Or maybe
down.
3 or 4 times back when it was first done, but not recently.
Yeah, because it's just on the.
I think you've been just lying to people, telling people the lift don't work, so you don't have to take it. You don't have to do nothing with it.
No. No.
I'm just messing with you, and you're just like,
Oh.
You're gullible. You do know that, right?
Oh yeah, that's why they're called steppy moments.
So,
like
where's your husband at today? Or since it's April Fool's Day, is he really there?
Huntsville.
Yeah, it's not ketchup, woman. You got hung up on
because I can't remember if it's Montgomery or it's Huntsville, but it's
you could have just said Alabama.
Alabama.
You could have just narrowed it down and saved yourself a few brain cells that you're apparently burning out. Oh my God. And this is what I put up with. Everybody jokes about me. Everybody wants to be all joking about me being demanding. I'm like, well, when you come to the show, you know what you're here for.
Yeah. You know what you're supposed to be here for.
I mean, we're supposed to be making you laugh. Steph just makes me laugh, period.
And we have our first caller.
You're a douchebag.
Just for Fun Radio, how can we help you?
You're a douchebag.
I don't know. How can you help me?
Truthfully, there is no helping you.
That is very much the case. Been told that many a times.
Listen, if Medicaid will send you to a psychiatrist, is Bree like a life coach for you? You're marrying your life coach?
Pretty much so. I don't think anybody's qualified.
Did you just hear him light that cigarette? That's minutes off your life, sir.
Is that what that was?
You didn't hear? Yeah, man.
Well, I'm just saying, is that
you
what
used to
that
be a
was?
smoker. How do you not know the distinct sound? You know, Steph, you know the distinct sound of off the top of a can. How can you not notice the sound of a cigarette? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Happy hump day to y'all.
Yes, sir. I got your song coming up, by the way. I forgot it was hump day.
Happy April Fool's Day to you.
Dude. I was sitting there working, looked down, and say, "Oh man, the show's on."
Ravens Renovation just said, "Who wants Dunkin' Donuts?" Like you gotta ask that question.
For real,
exactly.
dude.
Like you gotta ask. Like you need to ask that question. I've never seen anybody show up with Dunkin' Donuts and somebody go, "Why'd you do that?" Nobody's ever done that.
Hey, Chris, 6432 Warren Drive, dropping by.
Yeah. That'd be like putting me in a car and not telling me where we're going to eat. And you say, come on, Scotty, it's my treat. I'm like, okay. And we get going down the road and you go, I'm going to take you to Longhorns for a steak. And then I go, yeah, I don't want one. I want McDonald's. Now, who the hell does that?
Me.
Steph, who the hell with any brain cells does that? Who would turn down a steak from McDonald's besides you?
A steak from McDonald's.
A steak for McDonald's, not
Oh.
from McDonald's. Who would turn down a nice steak from Longhorns over a generic, who knows what exactly kind of patty from McDonald's? Besides you. I could
Well,
see us
depends on-
going in some place to get a beer, and it's like some nice, smooth
Was
beer.
it a hamburger or is it a cheeseburger? Because there's a big difference.
Oh,
there.
whatever.
Especially a bacon cheeseburger.
So you would turn down a good steak for a bacon cheeseburger?
If it was the
I just love that you have to keep using the word if. Is that a yes or no? You would suck in court.
yeah, I would.
Probably would just to get off. Never mind.
Oh, yes. That's why she was in court anyway. She got a charge for, prostitution. So, hamburger over steak?
Well, it wouldn't be a hamburger. It'd be chicken nuggets over steak. Yes,
You would choose those chicken nuggets over a steak?
I love chicken nuggets. I can eat chicken
Holy
nuggets all the
cow,
time.
man. We are learning more about this cracker than we ever probably should have.
Yes, I love chicken nuggets.
We're making a questionnaire here because we're gonna
Uh-oh.
we're gonna ask some of them questions for other people too. McDonald nuggets over steak.
Yes.
Jeff, what do you say?
I won't go with chicken nuggets, but I'll probably end up eating one of the chicken meals from Longhorns. I'm more of a chicken fanatic than I am steak.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
I'm more getting. I get the changing it from steak, but you would choose McDonald's over Longhorns was my question.
I'd probably take I'd take Longhorns.
Golly,
Well, now if they had
if they had cheap
chicken.
pressed chicken nuggets, I'd eat at Longhorns
no, I
and
mean,
some greasy onion rings.
if they had the grilled chicken breast and all, yeah, I would take that over a steak at Longhorns. I would take that over McDonald's.
I'm writing all these down. How about this? Crystals or Varsity?
Oh my
Crystals.
gosh, yeah.
You would take Crystals over Varsity?
Yep.
I mean,
Crystals has memories.
it's almost like the same grease. I don't know that it even matters. It'd be the same. It'd almost be the same. They're both gut grenades. They're both going to kill you later.
But the chili,
You
the chili's
Get,
a little
Breeze.
better.
Did you
Sir?
get Bree's novel?
Yeah. No, wait. I got some stuff, but I didn't read it.
Make sure you got a couple hours.
Oh no, she didn't.
No, she emailed over the wedding list and some songs and whatnot. Everything she copied.
You do know y'all are not paying for the gold package where you get to drive me nuts downloading 2 hours worth of songs, right?
No, I got you. And that's
I'm
what
just
she
kidding.
said. I
I'm
mean,
just messing with you.
we're,
I was waiting for you to go to the gold package. Hell, I didn't even know you offered anything after the tin foil package.
Well, we were going to go for the Just for Fun vacation package when we get back.
Yeah, you come stay down here and I put you to work.
The Just for
Yeah,
Fun
fine.
honeymoon package.
Yeah, the Just for Fun honeymoon package. It comes with a mop, a broom, a
There's
keyboard
lake,
to type on the computer.
There's a lake and a paddle boat out there.
That's
You can
right.
go
Baby,
paddle boating.
baby white.
Yeah, of course they're everywhere.
So,
Sorry, I was about to burp. So what's going on your end? You got a pickup line?
Just trying to get things wrapped up before I take off.
Now, where are y'all going?
Vegas.
For how many
Cool.
days?
Week. We leave Sunday. Come back following Sunday.
I don't know that. I just don't know that it's wise for you two to go to Vegas.
Oh, it'll be
What?
fun.
they'll
They get,
already be married.
they get in enough trouble here.
Yeah, that's true too.
Hey,
Can
dude,
you
I mean,
imagine Jeff
Mm.
allowed to be drunk in Vegas? If it would be like letting him go to Tokyo, it'd be like Coachella. I mean, he would destroy the town.
Konnichiwa.
I can just see the
Yeah.
cops with Jeff going, we've been working this beat for 50 years, and we have never, out of all the things we've seen in our lifetime here in Vegas, we have never witnessed that. Sir, could you get a 25 popsicle sticks out your butt? I just don't get it.
Speaking of cops, did you hear the story about a lady last night? I think it was. Killed her husband and ended up getting away with it.
No.
Didn't
No.
arrest her. Yeah, a cop showed up to domestic dispute. They walk in, call back to the sergeant, told them that they had a situation. Lady killed her husband for walking on her wet floor.
Is this a joke?
Sergeant asked them, well, you arrested her yet? They go, nope, floor's still wet.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Joey. Joey, the voice is typing it already. This one time I went to Vegas, and I mean, Jeff in Vegas could be dangerous.
It could be.
I've seen
I got a
him.
good woman to keep me.
Huh?
I got a good woman to keep me grounded, though.
Yeah, but I've seen you dance behind me when I got a microphone. I've seen you dance on stage with Aaron Hill, and now I'm worried about how many showgirls are going to be molested/assaulted by drunk Jeff.
And from Jacob.
It would almost be like
Oh,
a
come
comedy
on.
show, Drunk Jeff in Vegas.
Yeah, from Jacob.
You
He says Jeff let loose in Vegas is
Seriously?
a bad idea.
Go, girls. Man, I go for the headliner. What you talking about, boy?
That's what worries me. Can you imagine now? Ding, 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 breaking news. Drunk guy tries to karaoke with Wayne Newton.
Doesn't Britney Spears have a show out there now?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Brittany
don't worry about it.
assaulted on the way to her condo.
You'll get the videos about 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, what worries me is it'd be 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for you. So that means it's going to be like 5 in the morning for me. At least if we get it timed right, you'll be waking me up to them. Yeah, if we get it timed
that'll
right,
be fun.
if you get it timed right, it'll be just perfect for the wake up show.
Hey, yeah, we plan on it. We're taking our shirts with us, so we'll get some pictures for you.
I just got Vegas could be one hell of a trip, but I don't know the number. So whoever just sent that to me from that 7244, put your name in there.
I'm gonna try and make it down to the show Friday if I can.
This
Might be
show?
the last time. Yeah, it might be the last time y'all see me.
I was gonna say you might want to come do it before before your parole gets revoked.
Because you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So
The problem
I'll
is
be
you're gonna be the
and
one
I'll be
happening. Yeah,
exactly.
you're gonna be the one
Vegas
happening
stays.
in Vegas. There are just some towns in this world that some of us should not go to. Like Jeff should not go to Bangkok because I could see plenty of transies getting assaulted by Jeff. Pecker check. I mean, I could just see Jeff just walking up and yell those words. It's before 8 o'clock. I could yell that before 8 o'clock. But I could
I'm
just
just getting the vision.
you're getting a vision. Yeah, that's me. You got to paint this image of like this foreign person with big boobs and the
Because that's
the red top with the boobs all jacked up and this little bitty type thong on, and Jeff comes up and reaches out and does a package check. I mean, I could just see it now. Or Jeff will walk
You
up to
remember-
every one of them and go, "Hey, bro, what time is it?" And he'll just be waiting. 3 o'clock. He'll just be waiting for that voice.
You
Or walk
remember,
up and thump an Adam's apple. I mean, I could just see Jeff. Go ahead.
You remember Club 112, right?
No.
Used to be Club 112 on Piedmont, I think it was.
See, I didn't hang
over
out
there.
there. You could go ahead and tell me about it.
I had an old roommate named Jeff Buck, was a DJ. Actually, a pretty good DJ, man. He could actually, the old time DJs, spinning the records, mixing and all that. Pretty good at it too. Sucks he got hooked on crack, but
Oh God.
we went to one of his gigs one night, got done, went over to Club 112 just to hang out for a little bit. Got there, hot chick, got up dancing with her, having a good old time. Buddy comes walking up, dude, we got to go. It's like, oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Said, I'm fixing to get hooked up here. So, man, we got to go. I was like, dude, seriously. He goes, the cook just came up to me. I was like, Ian? He goes, that's the dude. I said, all right, see ya.
Oh God.
Sitting there dancing the whole time, had no idea. I mean,
Yeah, the cook
tell
came
at
up
all.
to let you know they were serving wieners for lunch.
Pretty much. So. I was like,
If
oh
you
my
stay
God,
till
you're
7, we're doing cocktails.
Luckily, all it was dancing.
Steph,
And
no
young man
comment?
happened to-
No wonder
comment.
he likes chicken so much.
Yeah, because he's already got enough beef in his life. Woo!
You're a douchebag.
Ding, ding, ding.
We
ding.
got 4 minutes. We got to bust all these stupid ones out before 8.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 8 o'clock already.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's just a few minutes till.
Well, then I'm gonna have to get to work.
All right, go
So,
go pretend to do something.
So since we've been on the meat and the chicken and the wiener kick,
Oh no.
Dave's pick up line. Baby, you got more legs than a bucket of chicken.
Is that it?
That one tasted
Yeah,
stale.
that was it. That was.
Well, have a good day, bro. Holla later.
Y'all have a great one.
All right,
You
bye.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking of the commercial. Where's the beef?
Yeah. I used to have a beach towel that said that. Did you know when that came out? When that saying?
I'm just getting a vision of why would you be laying on a beach towel that says where the beef? Isn't that kind of an oxymoron?
Hey,
Or is that just a beached moron?
I was like 12 years old when I had it. 12, 13, something like that.
Do you remember when you used to eat it? Oh, I don't know because your age, but just do people in general remember eating at Wendy's when they had a all-you-can-eat bar just for fun radio?
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
You told me to call back later.
Oh my God. Okay, give it a couple hours to call back.
Squirrel.
Call me at 1.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Watermelon.
I'll call you at 1.
Okay.
I have my alarm set for 12:59 yesterday.
Okay. See ya. So at 1, I'm telling him, if you don't hear from me by 1, call me. I forgot at 1 o'clock I was in the doctor's office.
But yes, I do remember when Wendy's had buffets, the all-you-could-eat buffets.
And you know what's so sad is, when they made the spaghetti sauce, the meat that went in it was like yesterday's leftover meat they broke
Yeah.
up and put in there. And I used to love the spaghetti with them. And
Oh, yeah.
now I look back and go, what was I thinking? But
She-
that's the same. The Hardee's does that. You got leftover sausage from the day before is what goes in the gravy.
Yeah, and there's some places, Kentucky Fried Chicken has buffets.
Yeah, the only one I've ever seen and the only one I've ever eaten at is on Pleasant Hill, which is in front of Gwinnett Mall.
There's one that we ate at, I think it's up off of Holcomb Bridge Road.
That
Welcome.
was what?
Holcomb Bridge.
Thank you.
I said it right the first
No,
time.
the first time you did not say Holcomb Bridge. You said Holcomb Bridge. Hawkins, like the dip.
Whatever.
But anyways, yeah, I ate there one time and they had potato wedges, man. And I mean like potato
Yes.
wedges that are the whole size of my phone kind of potato wedges.
Yes, and it was good.
It's
And
like they took the tip of the football. The football's got 4 sides. If you look at the way a football is, it's
Mhm.
like they took a potato and cut it that direction. So it's like 4 wedges made one potato. Holy cow.
one thing that I've never seen, and I would love to find an all-you-can-eat Mexican restaurant.
I've been there, done that.
Really? You
Yeah.
didn't like it?
Up in if you get off at Thornton Road and take a right and follow it all the way into Hiram, there is a Mexican restaurant that's all you can eat. It'd be one hell of a trip, but I mean it's not bad. The problem is this. How many times in your lifetime have you gone to Mexican and not be full just on what you
just
already
on the
ordered?
chips and salsa?
That's what I'll get to in just a second. Just for Fun Radio.
Oh, yeah, I'm calling to say hello.
Hello.
Hello?
I saw a thing. This is Josh Morningstar. I saw Jake Gibbons put something up on my.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see,
Hello.
Jake. Of course, Jacob probably should have told us that because we didn't.
Yes.
We have so many people call, and half the time they're doing it to prank us, so we never know. A number will just ring, and it's like hello, and we don't know what to expect, so we just have to kind of go with it for the first
Yeah.
few seconds.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, good job, good job, Jacob. So what's happening on your end of the world, dude?
Not too much, man. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with.
You just totally broke
have a new
up.
record coming out. What's that?
I heard. I don't know if you're familiar. Blah 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 blah. And then we didn't hear anything. You broke up. So say that one more time.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's okay.
Familiar with me or my music? I just got off tour with Shooter Jennings. I have a new record coming out in May. I'm playing Moonrunners and Muddy Roots and Crooked Smile and all kinds of places.
Oh man, that'd be cool. Well, make sure Jacob sends you a link or gives you the email address where you can send us some music. Because what I do is I try to take a lot of the folks that are really just trying to get out there in the world, and I start trying to play their music as much as possible, especially like a lot of our local talent. You know, you guys that are the up and coming, you're hustling, you're working your butts off to get there. So I try to help in as many ways as I possibly can.
Well, man, I appreciate that.
We're on the outskirts of Atlanta. We're probably about 30 minutes, depending on traffic, of course. Yeah. We're about 30 minutes outside of Atlanta.
Jacob actually was trying to set up, like I said, I've been on the road with Shooter, was trying to set up an interview with me and you guys, I do believe, when we were down in, I want to say either Marietta or Athens, one of the two.
Oh yeah. I do remember sometime he was saying that, because you know, you cats, y'all are traveling, so I know when y'all get done with like a night gig, say today's Wednesday, right? So you get done on Tuesday night, it's hard for y'all to be up and be in here the next morning, you know. So
yes, sir.
I've lived that life.
What's your show on for?
What's that now?
Or from?
Oh,
what's your show time?
We do 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
7:30 a.m. to 10:30. Yep. Would it be possible to, like I mentioned, have a new record coming out in May? I also have, I also start back up with Shooter on May 14th. Would it be possible to set up an interview with y'all sometime?
Oh God, yeah,
all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, man. Anytime that you're going to be in town, you let us know. And then phone number, literally. All you got to do is just dial us. I mean, you know, with us, everything's live. We're 30 seconds behind reality. So, like right now, whoever's listening, and we don't have means for censoring phone calls. So we tell people, like, dude, when you call in, you're instantly live. As soon as we say hello, you are live. And we've actually had a couple people call, and I make the joke because they were trying to reach me on a personal level, but they didn't dial my personal phone. So we go, just for fun, and they start asking me questions. I'm like, you do know you're live, right? and they don't know.
That is on Facebook said call you guys and say hello. So I was like, I might as well reach out and introduce myself.
That's cool, man.
Well,
that's really cool,
man. I'll keep in touch with you through Facebook, and maybe as we get a little closer to the record release date, we're going to be down.
Oh, that would be awesome. Please do. Well, look,
right,
while you're live, tell everybody how they can find you on Facebook and try to follow your music and check you out. Let's make sure that you get the plug in.
Well, I appreciate that. They can go to my website, joshmorningstar.com, joshmorningstar.com, spelled just like it sounds. And it has links to my Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff right there on the main page. I have a new record coming out May the 8th. Little class record with Kansas City, Missouri that I'm really excited about. The record's called Soul's Broken Heart. It's a concept record about the different stages one goes through with a broken heart. I'll be at the Moonrunners Festival up in Chicago, which is actually, we're doing the record release party on May 8th. I'll be at Muddy Roots in September. I'll be on the road with Shooter Jennings in between then.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you explained it too, because I like to make sure everybody can find you, because you know, to get your music out, that's how we have to do it. We have to pump it and try to get it out there so people understand who everybody is. But I appreciate it, and anytime you want to call, just hang on to the number, man. And Jacob, if you're listening, which I'm pretty sure you would be, share his page on the Just for Fun page so people can check it out.
I really appreciate it. Again, it's joshmorningstar.com, and thank y'all very much. I look forward to talking to you again here soon.
All right, man. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you. You do so.
All right. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, y'all. Well, look, we talked way over on our commercial level, so let's go to a commercial. We'll be right back. And what a great time for somebody to call in. We got to get our communication levels down a little bit better, so we'd have had a clue. I thought somebody was calling to prank us. I had no idea. All right, everybody, we'll be right back. It's Just for Fun in the Morning.
And I don't think was live.
Oh, yeah, and he didn't probably realize he was live, right? Ravens renovation is on their way.
Cool.
Thanks for the warning. Purdue. I gotta pee.
Just party butts. Look at this bar when you come. Look at this bar when you come back by.
You're trying to get me to look down your shirt again.
No, this is the car from that 17-year-old boy. Yeah, running from the cops.
Oh, that's the park one?
Yeah. Jacob says, I made a post for people to call the show. It wasn't an arranged call-in.
We just messing with you, Jacob. Damn, Bubba. Take a chill. April Fool's Day, fool. Who that coming in? Who that coming in? I gotta hurry up and get my cameras mounted.
Oh.
What's happening, bro?
Alrighty then. That doesn't look like donut.
You don't know. You don't know. That could be. That could be a cream-filled eclair for all you know. Of course, you're looking at it wishing it was a joint, that link. Chris just walked in with a 10-foot projection screen he was giving me, and Steph's like, that don't look like no donuts. That's an eclair, fool. Go squeeze it. See what pops out of it. Oh, God. What a morning, man.
Occasionally.
Did you? Where'd you get it from? Right. And, you know, they take more time to own them. And,
Oh, these
every
are-
year you got to build up from the 2004 up to 2006, maybe. Every one of them are like 12. So there's no. Greg Sullivan. Greg Sullivan. Both Greg Dude, I don't want to be in the boat, the boat. Looking back there, I was at the lane, with Buck. His wife. Boat. That's no way. somebody on the phone and say, listen, I'm telling you, this is the deal. You just don't want back, and I walked through that whole curtain. I said, "Oh, fellas, there's no way." What happened? I put back up, and I can. Well, I even said, "Is everything okay with Bob?" And hell, I didn't even crank it. I didn't test it. I went back the next day to hear it crank, and then went back the next day to test drive. So, Joey boys, Joey,
What's up, man?
Chris,
How are you?
that's a hell of a welcome.
Yeah.
He's called the voice. It did, you know.
Not Joey the height. Most people think
We got to go. And that's what I was going to say. Let him sit on that one. And then you sit in that brown one. I already got it adjusted for everybody. We're pretty much adjusted. And we're back. So we got Raven's renovation in the house. Now, Steph went upstairs to get some sugar for coffee. She dang sure can't put her finger in it because that just ruined the coffee.
Yeah. I didn't bring her any coffee.
If I wanted my coffee black, I'd be like, Steph, put your finger in it.
Dirty coffee.
Yeah, well, because it couldn't taste any more raunchy than black coffee.
Man.
Somebody, who else drinks black coffee? Somebody,
I can't do it.
Jacob. I think Jacob's the one that drank black coffee. I'm like, how do you? I almost have to have my coffee taste like a chocolate milk. Yeah, it's so bitter, man. I have to.
I got to have, I don't do sugar anymore. I do that flavored creamer.
Okay.
Italian sweet cream.
Now, think of the cowboy days when they had the weird pot sitting on top of the fire and
they ran it through like a bandana.
a sock or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They even have socks back in the
I
day?
don't know, dude. I did watch a movie, though, where the guy said, give me your sock. And they ran it through the sock. And the guy said it makes a great filter. And he says, just something about running it through the sock adds that extra flavor. And I'm going, ew.
Yeah.
And then I see my grandchild last night pick up one of my socks and she's walking around chewing on it. And I'm like, no, yuck.
Does it taste like coffee?
Yeah, really.
So I just got interesting right here when I met Chris here.
Yeah, tell that story. Oh, this already has cream and everything in it.
So that was awesome.
Did it already have sugar in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So like Chris, Joey, Chris
before
is like,
you dope
he's
yours
like,
up.
damn, I thought you'd be taller. it's the voice, man. They don't call me Joey the basketball player.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. He's not called the Giant or anything.
Joey the
That is
Joey
so
the
funny.
volleyball player.
He was like, I thought you'd be taller. That's a hell of a way to meet somebody.
Just that voice. You think he's like 6 foot?
Yeah. No, I wasn't blessed
So
with that.
maybe we get the reason why he's just called the voice now. It's kind of like calling somebody,
Slim.
you know, what's up, Slim?
Who's
you know,
like 300
What up,
pounds.
Shody?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's funny.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Good. I mean, my
as the best you can, right?
phone has been going nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still over the post. Is it still? Or well, I don't know. So what are you doing this fine April Fool's Day?
I'm being a fool. I thought about pulling April Fool's prank because I the show started at 6:30 this morning.
And you get here at 8 o'clock.
Well,
I know.
you're
all I
okay.
can tell you is show starts at 5.
5. Well, it starts when he gets up out of the bed.
I
But,
tell you, I woke up this morning and it was like 5:30 and I hit snooze
well, I don't.
because I'm like, dude, I didn't get any sleep last night.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, you know what's crazy is I don't know if anybody's watching Outlaw Country on WGN about the town in Missouri
No.
where the guys, the brothers that own the tattoo shop, and they're like ex-criminals who are trying to go straight. And then like you get the two brothers, one's the chief of police.
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah. And like I'm hooked on it, even though, it's a reality show, but some of it's like staged to,
Like all of them.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
but things have really happened, but they're staging some of it, but I'm hooked on it. So it comes on at 10. So we got home from the house from the work we've been doing. And of course it's on at 10 o'clock and
And what is this?
it's called Outlaw Country. It's on WGN. And one of the producers of the show is the older brother from the Wonder Years.
Really?
Yes. The blonde brother.
Blonde kid?
Yeah. He's one of the producers. And the other producer is Eric Bischoff, who used to be in
Wrestling.
WCW Wrestling.
Yeah.
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 Huh.
Yeah.
So what is this about?
You got the Monk brothers, John and Josh Monk, who John Monk owns a tattoo shop and Josh is his brother. Both of them used to be pretty hard criminals, and they got this group called the Alliance. And basically, from watching the show, they used to do a bunch of crazy stuff, but now they're straight. And then you got the two Cook brothers. One
So
of them's-
they used to do a bunch of gay stunts and now they're
Now they're
straight.
I don't know.
Let's
If
make sure.
I don't know if I'd call them gay.
Let's make sure we word it
They,
that
they
right.
might whoop your ace.
That might not be what they do to my ace.
But then you got the Cook brothers. One's chief of police, another one's an FBI agent. And the Cook brothers are just insisting that everything that goes wrong in this
So
town.
they cook meth?
No,
Okay, just keep going.
but there's a lot of meth in town. Anyway,
Oh,
the Cook brothers just insist that everything that goes wrong in the town has to do with the monks. Not everything that goes wrong in the town has to do with the monks. And they're trying to take them down for every little thing that they can. And it turns out there's like another crew that's trying to take over the town. The monks trying to keep them out. And so I'm like hooked on the show. I don't know why. And so I get home last night. And of course, I have to watch that from 10 to 11 because we didn't get home till like right at 10.
and here I am trying to watch Justified, and you're in the.
And I'm watching reality shows about some backwoods town in Missouri.
Well, the thing is, which one's real?
yeah, well, neither
I mean,
one of them. Yeah,
Neither one of them.
Yeah. But we all have.
At least Raylan Givens is a good character.
Well, he's pretty damn cool. Of course, I have a problem with his brother ever since I've seen Sons of Anarchy, where he played the tranny.
Mm.
Yeah,
So last night,
Is that who was the training Sons of
yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
he was also on
Boyd
the
Crowder is the one that played the transy,
Yeah.
Wow.
show.
and then he was on the
Transy?
Shield for a long time,
Transy.
Yes.
or whatever you want to
I
call
think
it.
transy would be transient. You have to say tranny.
But the funny thing is, last night, did you watch? You didn't watch last night, did you?
No, no, no.
Okay, so there's a scene where the door to the mobile home opens and the camera's on the floor, and all you see is these high heels and these legs come up the steps in a black dress. And she goes, "Oh, God, please tell me he's not dressed as that woman again." I said, "Wrong show, honey." She goes, "Oh." I said, Boyd Crowder's not going to dress up as a woman.
What the hell? What was the
It
name?
was hilarious
Well,
because, she was not joking. Please tell me he's not dressed as that woman again. Wrong show.
What
honey.
was Venus? Venus. What was the name in Sons of Anarchy? Venus something.
I don't remember.
The one that Tig fell in love with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who Boyd
Creepy Tig.
played.
Tig had a fear of dolls and was such a bad ace, and then fell in love with a tranny.
Yeah, but the bad thing is like the next to the last, maybe 3 episodes, maybe 2 episodes before the end at of the show rather. At the beginning of the show, it's showing all the people having sex. It
And
showed
Tig's having
him.
sex with a tranny.
See my point?
Mhm.
I was like, I
It
looked
was
at
gross.
but I looked at my wife. I said, "Thank God they're canceling this show because this pushed it
No,
way too
They were
far."
talking like what's funny is I was watching, I subscribed to all these sites on Facebook, like spinoffs and like spoilers and all this stuff, and they were talking about possible spinoffs to Sons of Anarchy. And one of them was like the story of Tig with Venus
no,
after Sons of Anarchy, and I was like, that would be interesting.
no, it would not be.
Mm-mm.
But poor Juice at the end of Sons of Anarchy.
Well, Juice took it like a man. He was getting torn up by Marilyn Manson.
I
dude.
don't know that you can use the words "took it like a man."
Well, I mean, he took it like a.
I'm just saying he took it like a man in prison. What do you mean he took it like
Marilyn
a man?
Manson was just.
And how crazy is it? It was Marilyn Manson who used to dress up in an outfit with no male part, but yet boobs, and
It was like a Barbie doll.
and he's giving it to Tig or whatever his name, Juice.
Juice.
And how is it that he
Things
gave
just got
Juice the
crazy.
juice?
And then ended up slitting his throat at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome though for him to go out like that.
Yeah, he just stood up. He was like, just do it.
Let me eat my pie first.
Yeah, let me eat the pie.
Let me eat my pie
Yeah, because that was important. Like the car, it's because blue matters. You know, I was just blown away.
You got to enjoy something, I guess. It's like, let me eat my pie before you kill me horribly.
I'd have been like, can I have the pie before you take my pie? I would have been wanting pie.
He already-
six times ago, I might have wanted some pie.
He'd already taken his pie.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
pie was gone.
Cherry was way gone.
That's right, dude. You should have gave me a pie every time you come to visit me.
His cherry was way gone.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Well, it was a cherry pie.
It really was.
Yeah.
Juice is my cherry pie.
I was waiting for that. I'm surprised Scotty didn't jump all over.
I was
Cool as you're
answering
cool.
questions.
Oh my god.
10 miles wide.
So Little Richard drinks black coffee. That explains a few things, Little Richard.
Yeah, because you know it stunts your growth.
Oh, is that what's wrong with you?
Little Richard also plays the character of who was it? Cookies and Cream.
Leprechaun.
He played the character of Cream, so now we know he likes his coffee like he likes his men.
Oh. Black.
I didn't say that. Thanks, though.
Oh, whoops. This is not the night show. This is not the night show. What am I doing?
Yeah, keep telling yourself.
I know.
that.
I get so confused.
Hold on. That deserves this.
You're a douchebag.
You're all over the D-bag button, dude.
So listen, because now I have two more people in here.
Uh-oh.
Would you pass up a steak for McNuggets?
Hell no.
There's no way.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
mean,
what I said. That's why
beef.
Travis married her. Cheap date.
Hell yeah.
Do you know that actually after we got married, we actually did go eat at McDonald's? We really did.
Well,
And
you
it
know,
was-
if it'd been me dating you,
And a 6-pack of tall boys.
I'd have taken you to, taken you to Taco
Old Milwaukee
Bell.
tall boys.
That's right. Taco Bell, all you can eat
No,
on the
I
dollar
gotta
menu.
be honest with you though. My wife and I have actually had some dates where we sat in the car, just talking, eating hot dogs from
Hey,
QT.
I'm not saying that is bad,
Yeah.
but when somebody gives you the option,
Oh no, there were no options. We just
when
did it.
somebody says
Spent hours in the
you'll
car.
go to
talking.
McDonald's or Longhorns, I'm feeling a Happy Meal.
Yeah. Oh, she got the Happy Meal.
I'm, sir.
PG,
I don't,
PG.
sir, I don't know where you shop, but I think that would be more of a Lunchable. Because remember, he expected you to be a little taller.
yeah, exactly.
So would you choose?
What was
okay,
the toy?
and the next question was, of course, would you choose McDonald's over Longhorns? So we just whooped that one in the butt. Now, how about this? Crystals or the Varsity?
Either way, you're gonna have a heart attack.
Either way,
Yeah,
it's,
I go varsity though. Got to.
if my choices are the two, I don't get to go to the Varsity a whole lot.
Exactly. It's rare. Crystals is on every corner, and Crystals is garbage. At least varsity. I mean, there's not.
It's a higher class of garbage.
Yeah, it is. It's like if you eat. Okay, if you're gonna eat garbage, would you rather eat somebody from Beverly Hills' garbage or somebody from the ghetto's garbage?
Neither, but
Well, it
yeah.
depends, because the guy from the ghetto might have got the guys from Beverly Hills garbage, and now you're eating it
Well,
twice over.
Well, yeah. Recycle.
Yeah, I just got from Heath, which Heath worked with us at the time that Travis and I got married, and
I'm sorry.
he wanted me to let everybody know this, that we ate at McDonald's because it was free. So, we didn't even have
Do
to
you get
pay.
free McDonald's when you get married, or did you know somebody
We
there?
worked
They got
there.
gift cards.
Even
We
better.
worked there, so we
Did
got it
Ronald
free.
McDonald officiate over your ceremony? Was Grimace there?
Yeah, they gave them gift cards. Look, you get all you can eat for a year.
Was the Hamburglar your ring bearer?
Well, how do you think they got the damn ring? He stole it.
Oh my God.
Why do I feel like your ring was probably the pull off tab on a beer?
No, actually, my ring belonged to his grandmother. That
Please tell me you didn't take it off her hand as she laid in the casket.
I
was the
didn't
prize of the
know.
house.
You're not gonna need this.
Granny?
No, I didn't.
Now I did tell my uncle this, and I was kind of joking, but I really wasn't joking. Back when I was wearing earrings all the time, my uncle had 2 1-carat studs in his ear that come out of one of my grandmother's rings, and I kept saying, "When you die, you better make sure that I get those." He's like, when I die, these puppies are coming with me. I'm like, you're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Those come out of grandmama's ring. I want them. He's like, I said, let me just tell you something. When your cold, lifeless body is laying in that casket, I will walk up with a pair of dikes. I will lean over. I'm gonna miss you. Snip.
Hugging him.
I said, I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna look like I'm kissing your forehead, and I'm gonna snip the left earlobe, then I'm gonna snip the right earlobe, and I will have those diamond earrings.
I'm good.
I'm sorry. And then right before I go clip, I'm gonna be like, clip, clip. Nobody will ever know that I'm cutting your earlobes, and it's not like you're gonna bleed.
Exactly. Part of the lobe is missing. It's got a snip in it. What happened?
They had to tag him.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They
Maybe,
had to tag
is
him.
that where they tag them at the morgue? I have no
I
clue.
thought, what happened to toe tags? Are they getting ear tags?
Mike Tyson
my
was the
gosh.
mortician.
That's right. Mike was
those are
hungry.
Teeth marks, man. Wow.
I think it'd be absolutely hilarious. But again, when he passed away, he had them right before he passed away. He had them put into a set of rings, so I have the rings. But it was just kind of humorous. I mean, I would hate to have had to rob a dead man, but I would have.
but I would have. I mean, he was dead, so he
well,
wouldn't know.
technically, they were grandma's. They weren't technically his, so it's not like
my grandmother just passed away, and my mom made a point to take some of her old jewelry for her to be buried in, just because it was very significant to her, and
That's right.
Nobody else really
Let's
wanted
catch
it.
this
Just
for fun.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, going back to your earrings thing,
Yeah.
all I can say is what's bad is you're going to realize they've been replaced by the folks that are doing the funeral home.
Yeah,
and
they're
going to be big zirconians instead.
That's right. That's right. Look, if he had a gold tooth, I'd have taken.
I was going to say, is this your uncle calling from beyond the grave?
Yeah. Thank God that when he did, everything was put in a safety deposit box. But yeah, you're right. Wouldn't that be funny? Is I take these earrings, I get to the mall to get them reset, and somebody goes, "Hey, these are the ones I sold yesterday." What? What do you mean you just sold these yesterday? Oh yeah, some big woman come down here and got a pair. Oh my God, that'd be my luck.
Yep. So
There was something I seen like that in a movie.
Good morning.
So what's happening with you and your black nasty coffee?
Oh, I love me some black coffee. See, that's the difference, though. My black coffee is flavored coffee.
It's
See,
flavored.
It's flavored.
Drink
Is
like
it?
Folgers.
Does that mean it's cow manure? I mean,
No, it's got like French vanilla, hazelnut, just different types.
that
of
looks like it
flavored
don't have
But-
any vanilla in it.
He sent you a
coffee.
picture.
Oh, no, it's Keurig coffee. You gotta love it. They come in all kind of flavors.
Tastes like a Keurig.
It's Keurig coffee.
I know I have a Keurig.
And it's got the breast cancer sign in the middle of it.
Of course.
Oh wow!
How crazy
It's
is
breast
that?
cancer coffee.
That is funny. It has the breast cancer ribbon in it.
Did you-
The coffee.
Did you do that on purpose?
Do you see that right there? Watch. Let me enlarge it. There's nothing about him I can enlarge, but look. This
I
is
only get larger when I lie down, right?
this is what I have to do when he sends me a
Oh.
picture. I have to enlarge it, and I'm like, is that really him? No wonder they call him tripod.
Oh God!
I actually wasn't referring to that. I'm at the belly, but okay. See where
So
your
was
minds are.
Scotty.
We're pushing limits today, aren't we?
We're at 8:30, so it's time to cut it out.
Oh, okay.
We try to do the little bit before 8. We can push it a little
We do
bit.
the old
and then,
Dave Coulier.
yeah, like every 30
Oh.
minutes, we have to
Yeah.
kind of relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Okay, so let's get all mellow.
No, I'm trying to get some pictures.
Oh yeah,
They call
There's
me
some
Mellow
pictures, huh?
Yellow.
Yeah,
You know, when you take so many pictures, look, check out my new Converse.
Oh, I was really looking at the shoes. It looked like a chair leg.
I got a new watch. You want to see?
Why do you have?
to show him my watch?
Why do you have that picture on your phone, dude?
Joe Leaper, paging Joe Leaper. Anytime you ever want a crazy picture, you just say, Joe, send me a picture.
Oh my God.
Here.
I can't see. No more.
No, this is hilarious because what I do is I walk up to people.
No more pictures.
No, you're going to laugh. It's funny. So I walk up to people like this and I go, look, man, look where I hurt my knee, man. They had to x-ray my knee. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, look, I got a new watch.
And he sent me one. I think I squashed.
Oh, you know that
I
one.
know that one. That one's
the thumb
famous.
one?
And look, that's what it
No.
looks
Oh,
like
that's
now.
the goat.
That tattoo is really on
Yeah,
Waterhead's butt.
I know.
But yeah, Joe
God
Leaper
bless you,
is
Waterhead.
the king of crazy pics.
Yes,
Like
he is.
he sent me a pic the other day when we were talking about it, and it was a picture of a pool with like 4 dudes making out, and it said, "I came to your house, but you looked a little busy, so I just decided to leave." I mean,
Oh man.
it's just stupid stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then he had this one picture of this just god awful, as seen in Walmart, a woman naked grilling on the back porch, and he said, "Look, I came to your house, but I see your cook was over there cooking. I don't know if your wife knows about it." I mean, he just sends you these insane ones.
God. I think I got to go
Random
home.
Picks of the day.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Man.
random is the word.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna send these to you, little Richard.
Yeah,
so
no,
you can do something with
there's
them.
nothing random about these pictures. They
Anybody
all have
else-
one thing in common.
Yeah, anybody else that wants to see some of these stupid pictures, just let me
They
know.
will not be on the webpage.
They will not be on the webpage, but I will send you the 3
They will
that
be
you
on
have.
Scotty's secret page, though.
Actually, is it 3? Yeah, it's 3. It's just funny.
www.scottylove.com.
It's so funny when you walk up and go, "Hey, man, you'll see my new shoes," and then they go, "Oh my God, why did you show
I
me
was
that?"
actually looking at the shoes, and then I thought it was like a chair leg.
Brady Smith did that to us. And I kept on looking at the picture and not about the watch, and I didn't see it forever.
Somebody else did that.
And he is rolling. And I showed it to Michelle, and nobody paid attention.
You're like, wait
to
a second,
it.
what's so funny about the watch? Oh my God!
Look, let me show you this one. So look, we was at Harley, and that chick was up there as a vendor. Badass, huh? So
Am
we
I
was,
missing something?
and then we were dying laughing because she was up there as a vendor.
Is she a dude?
She was selling hot dogs.
Oh! I knew I was looking for something. I knew there was something.
Oh, my
missing there.
God.
Okay.
Waterhead did that to me at an event. Like I'm standing in front of a microphone and he's going, "We're at Harley." He's like, "Look at this chick, man. She was over there. She's one of the vendors." And I'm the kind of guy that when you show me a picture, I'll look at how hot they are. I'll see their face, but then I look at the background to try to realize what event they were at.
Yeah.
I'm like, "That building don't look like Harley." And he's like, he flips this next picture and I'm like, "Dude, she's kind of hot." And then he's like, "Look, she was selling wieners." And I went, "Oh my God, did you just," and then the question was, "Why is that in your phone?"
It's Waterhead.
It's Waterhead.
It's Waterhead.
And
No,
he laughed.
exactly.
He laughed and said to do this, and then I've had that in my phone for like since Christmas,
Lord
and I
knows
do
it's
that to so
Waterhead,
many people
sorry.
now.
Mm-mm-mm.
Lord
That's too
mercy.
funny.
So here's the question at 8:34. God, this is pushing the envelope. I'm not gonna do it. We'll talk after the show.
Now we're on the edge of our seat.
Well, here's the deal. So you meet a girl in a bar that looks that hot, right? You end up, and I know I'm pushing the envelope, but it's 8:34. So you end up making out with her. You end up outside. You end up starting to have a little bit of sex with her, and then you feel something tap you. Do you stop or do you keep going?
You stop. Well, if it's
Think about it.
if it's a wiener, you stop. If it's her hand,
But
you don't.
but you know what my wife says? My wife says,
Keep going.
my wife's like, look, if you're already having sex with her, You've already went too far to turn around.
Question number 2: are your friends going to find out?
So my wife says,
city are you in?
Yes.
my wife says you can't undo what's already been done.
Is there any way that anybody that you know is ever going to find
Okay.
out?
Are you in Vegas?
So yeah, Jeff,
Is
are you
it
in Vegas
legal?
yet? So my wife's like, look, you're already committed. You can't undo what you've already done. Do you just finish?
Do you remember The Hangover 2?
I've made so many people sit and go, man, you're right, because I've already done the heinous crime. Do you stop?
You're still gonna have that in the back of your head.
My problem is it'd be like a balloon. It'd be like a balloon going. So as edgy, racy as that conversation is, do you stop?
Yes.
I've actually had
You
two
stop
people.
and
I've
run.
actually had two people go, because you've already done it. You've already committed
Okay.
the crime.
How hot is she?
Well, you saw the picture.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The only thing I can picture at this point is Ace Ventura when nature calls.
I'll send.
Where
I'll.
he's got the plunger on his face.
I'm gonna send you the pic because that way you can see exactly what it is that we're talking about.
Yeah, send him the pic of the wiener
I
chick.
didn't see
Golly.
how hot she was. So
I'll go. I'll take you right
The
to it.
wiener chick.
you'll take me right to it.
I'll take you right to it, and I'm okay.
What I do now?
Not you. There's
Oh.
too many people emailing and text messaging and all that at one time, and it makes it hard for me to even try to run a show.
Should I
Yeah.
invite her to my event so she can be one of our vendors?
So look, if you bumped into her,
Yeah, you'd want her there.
Hmm. Hmm.
now that's hot.
Yeah.
If you didn't know any better, Steph
that's
just goes.
the
She can't even say nothing.
That's the same woman.
That's the same woman.
Oh my gosh.
My problem is,
Wow.
did you get those pictures yet, Little Richard? So you see the two pictures that shows how hot she is.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you met that, what would you do? Single man, you meet her at a bar. What would you do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, did he just say yeah?
That's my point. Half of the men, anybody else that wants to see this picture, just text me and I'll forward you. the
Richard,
picture.
we wouldn't tell anybody if you did that.
This woman is hot. I'm talking Playboy material.
Beside the wiener.
And until she becomes
That
Playgirl
makes it play
material.
girl.
That's what my
Or
point is.
play person. I don't know where you would go with that. Play
Isn't that
thing.
something? I'm
Yeah.
like, God, man, can you imagine trying to explain to your boys? Like, say you're at Miss Newbies in PC, you're having a good time. All your buddies see you leave with this hot chick.
And they're asking you the next day.
And
so
then
what
the next day.
She got sick and fell asleep.
That's the
she
problem.
got drunk and passed out as soon as I got her back to her
The
place.
next day, you have to
I
make a
was
decision.
so wasted, dude. I passed out, man. I don't even know what happened.
So that's what you have to do at that point. You just gotta lie.
I have no idea what happened after I left her. Dude, I was
Dude,
so
I
wasted.
passed out. We got back to the hotel room. I passed out. I woke up. All my money was gone.
Yeah, exactly. She robbed me, dude. She robbed me.
Because that would be a
I go
better.
in the bathroom and punch myself in the eye.
And I would make sure.
Because you're all
not to
proud of
post it on
yourself
Facebook.
getting a
And
hot
look,
one.
and how about this? Watch, I'm gonna bring this picture up so you can look at that. He's not. And now look.
I get where your thumb is. Oh.
Don't that destroy it for you? Don't that just destroy it for you?
Why do you have these pictures on
Because
your phone?
because I have made so many. Look at that. Because this is what I do.
This is what you do. This is what I do. This is what I do.
And we wonder why you always have
Wow.
computer problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, I have embarrassed probably 100 people with this survey. With this survey right here alone, I have seen grown men be like, especially when I was at O'Reilly's one time when I asked this question.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
All these guys,
This is just fun radio. We're at O'Reilly's Auto Parts right now.
yeah, but all these guys are like, man, look at that girl right there, dude. And I'm
Man
going,
on the street.
and I make sure I set them up. I go, and you leave the bar, y'all are drunk.
with your thumb.
Hold on.
strategically
I'm like,
placed.
so you get her all up, pressed up against the truck, and you're making out, and she demands you to flip her, that direction, and I'm trying to keep it PG-13. And then I show them that picture, and they go, "Oh no!"
They go,
But see, they're all in front of the boys bragging, like, "Yeah, man, I'd love hooking up with that girl. Yeah, I'd show her this. I'd do that. Oh my God, look at that picture." That's the point. That's the point.
And the-
Look at Chris's face.
And the problem with the picture is that chick's
Look at
That-
the trees.
I was just going to say that. They're
that
getting leaves
chick's
on 'em,
better
aren't they?
equipped than a lot of men.
Yeah.
That one was.
Did you see that real pretty tree
I
out
did- I
there?
Look at the pretty, real happy
With the little
trees.
purple flowers on it. and
Yes,
everything.
it
Nice.
smells really good.
Welcome back to the Just for Fun Landscaping Hour.
I'm just saying.
Wonder what the pollen count is.
Back to the weather show.
I wonder if the fish are biting.
So did
You wanna
it?
go
Did it
So,
rain
what's
last
happening?
night? Jesus.
See, how do you recover
It's time
from
for a
that
commercial
conversation?
break.
That's what I was going to say. I was just
The
about to
timer's
say
done.
that. How do you recover from this conversation? Commercial.
What's the sound of a timer?
Oh man, I need a cigarette after that.
Seriously, you're gonna say that?
And hey, everybody.
They put a cigarette in his
All right,
mouth.
everybody. We're shooting off to commercial. The next song.
Better than.
The next song goes to Joey and his single days.
Oh God. Oh God.
It's gonna be, dude.
Why
looks
am I
like
scared?
you hate it.
Oh God.
All right, Scotty, I'm gonna let you guys roll on that one, bro.
That goes out to Joey and his single days. I bet that would make you go to an AA meeting.
Oh God.
You'd be like, I am never drinking again. What the hell they put in that? I wanted sex with an alligator, but not sex with that.
It was a roofie.
Yeah, dude. Look, I'm telling you, this will fuck people's head up. So look. So you see that. And then I take you to this picture. And then I take you to that picture.
Oh God.
And then what's worse is when I take you to that picture. That's what I do. I do
wasn't
this,
the call.
and I
That's
go,
not
is
the
that
call.
bitch not
You messed
badass or
with
what?
her.
And then I do this, and I go, this bitch. And everybody's like, my God. And I'm like, look at that, right? And then when you take it to that picture, they all go, oh my God.
That's just wrong.
Dude, I have messed up so many men because, you know, when they're in front of the boy, it's like, man, I hit that, I this, not that. And I'm like, uh-huh.
Hey, did
Yeah, you would hit it, literally.
But watch, come here.
With
You
a
stand
fist.
up. I'm gonna show you how I do this when I'm talking to them. So I'll have
Wait,
a,
wait, hold on. Listen.
no,
Why you want me to stand up?
no, because I didn't have a bottle.
Well, you're not going to stand
But
up
so
and
this
turn
is what
around.
I do. I have a Coke in my hand, and I'm like, so you get that girl right there. You get her pushed over face first on your truck. You're just tearing it up, and they're like, man, I'd be hit. And I said, then you feel that hit your nuts. Do you stop? And every one of them's brains because they're going. I said, because when that starts happening to your nuts, you go. And one of them said, I would just hold it. Don't let go.
we're on camera right now.
Because he's like, I'm already in it. You can't take it back. He's like, I would say, hold it. Let me get mine. We're done. Okay, Steph, tell me when the camera gets everybody in it.
You got a new camera.
That it?
Yeah.
But that survey, really, as a survey, that will mess with your brain.
Oh yeah.
Because you got the guy all
It's
like,
pretty much
yeah,
scarred me,
I would
buddy.
tear that up and then go, oh my
In
God.
front of his buddies too.
Huh?
In front of his buddies.
Oh yeah, look, when I did it to Jerry, Jerry's in front of the other people at O'Reilly's like, man, I'd have that over and I'd be pop, pop, pop. And then I went, and then you feel that tap back on you. And he's like, oh my God.
Hey, did you get a message from Craig's daughter about the April Fool's prank you pulled on her?
No.
About the
Mm-mm. Oh, look at that.
Who's PP Cruiser?
Emmy,
Oh, okay.
why'd you think? First time I pulled up there,
I was
I
like,
was like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. It was like, come in and yeah. Oh, I appreciate the coffee. I really needed it.
I know, I did too.
And I don't normally drink coffee.
I poured concrete last night and it started raining. Sleep. I didn't get home until almost 1 o'clock. And Lord knows what the concrete looks like today.
Yeah, just beware.
Let me run up my truck.
What's that thing? See it like first focus? Where'd you go?
He's in the bathroom. Apparently, yes, there is a commercial, and you got. You got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had commercial.
Yeah. He was asking how. But Poppy Central, it isn't that long of a commercial.
Good. Oh,
Still blowing out stuff.
oh, that's horrible. So listen, when you tell that story
Which one?
about the car,
Yeah.
tell it to kind of keep it like that. I don't know, just tell it. I was trying to think how to make it crazier, but really, there's no way.
Well, I got one that.
Let's just go with something for a minute, and then save that one for when everybody gets back in. It's just for fun.
Just for fun. So we were talking about all this McDonald's over Longhorn and everything.
Yes.
Well, now McDonald's in a few stores in San Diego are trying something new. Starting next month, they're going to do 24 hours of breakfast. You can get breakfast at any given time that you want to go and get it instead of until 10:30. And so,
How odd is that going to be? So anytime, okay, so they're trying to pull a Waffle House.
yes, and what is it? Can't you get breakfast all day at IHOP and Denny's?
Yeah.
So
So now McDonald's is going to be that way.
yeah, they're trying it in San Diego to see if it
Man,
takes
do you know?
off.
I don't want to be the D nugget to this conversation, but I'm going to be because let me just tell you, every time I've gone into McDonald's, and please everybody, don't turn this into a black and white thing, but every time I've gone into McDonald's, I have had the worst thug-like person send me hell. Like, so you want your burger without ketchup? I'm like, if I say no onions because it gives me heartburn, you know. So can you just imagine? We are not serving eggs right now. I mean, this has nothing to do with black and white. I'm being reality here, and if y'all listen to Just Fun Radio, you know it's all about being real. I'm just saying, any McDonald's I go to around here, I get the worst service.
Well, there's one particular one.
And Dusty, I sent you 4 pictures, and one of them I didn't mean to send you. It's a picture of Commissioner Oz, and we gave away the hams.
One of them around here, I'm not going to say where it's located at, but it is supposed to be 24 hours. Well, there was one night, I guess it was about 2 o'clock
One
in the
night at
morning.
band camp.
Yeah, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody got hungry, so we did a McDonald's run. And do you know that they said we pulled in through the drive-through because that was the only thing that was supposed to be open, but they said they weren't open right now. But yet the sign clearly says 24 hours. Since y'all were out there, we're talking about there's a few places in San Diego, a few McDonald's in San Diego that's trying you can get breakfast 24 hours.
Yeah, I saw that in the paper the other day.
So what do you think about that? You think it's going to take off?
I think it would. I like sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins.
But
I'll get one in the morning and just heat it up later on in the afternoon and eat it.
So you'd eat that for dinner?
Depends.
I mean, hell, we go
You go to Waffle House.
that was my
That's
point. We
true.
go to Waffle House.
That's true.
Yeah, I
So-
think it would be.
I get you buzzed off your hand sanitizer, dude.
I did that the other day, sniffing on it.
Do you pour extra rubbing alcohol in there?
No.
So what do you think, Joey? McDonald's in a few locations is trying where you can get breakfast all day long instead of where it stops at 10:30.
I don't really go there for breakfast anyway. I mean, I used to when I was a kid, but I'm not a big fan of that.
McDonald's breakfast is if you're
It's the bomb.
Yeah.
Really? The
How
only thing
many times have you got there at 10:31 and you can't get one?
it's
you're
like the
mad?
movie
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
The kid wants egg McMuffin. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big. I usually just get the sausage biscuit anyway, the basic.
I like
yeah,
the sausage egg.
I like
cheese
that McGriddle.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But I'll tell you what I had the other day: Bojangles.
Dude, now
Never
I've only had Bojangles. Have I? Yes, I've only went to Bojangles on 138 one time
Yeah.
for lunch, like potato wedge type fries and,
Yeah.
and like some
But the-
chicken sandwich. It was
But
really
their
good. but
breakfast, man. Oh,
everybody
it is
brags
good.
about the breakfast.
Their little potato, their bow, whatever potato. Oh man.
I just had it for the first time not too long ago. It was down by our house, the one in Covington. That place is packed.
Yeah.
I mean,
24
all
hour,
the time.
they do breakfast all day.
Yeah.
The fried chicken, I mean, it's okay, but their breakfast is insane.
Popeye's fried chicken. You can't.
Yeah, I'm I haven't had that. There was all over Louisiana when I was a kid, but
I've never had that.
I love
I've
Popeyes.
never had Popeyes.
And now I'm hooked. I went to Outback for the first time like 2 months ago. And
Outback.
Oh,
That was your first time going, dude.
No,
I
I
worked
went-
at Outback 20 years ago.
Well, here's what I was about to say. I went to Outback about a month ago for the first time since like 2000 maybe. And in my mind, I'm like, man, I have not gone to an Outback in years. I want to go. So I go. The steak was good, don't get me wrong, but we ordered the steak with crab legs and they rigged and screwed up the crab legs.
Yeah, they don't do like I remember when I worked there 20 years ago. They were just bringing in lobster tails, and they were letting us all try them. They don't do it very well. They're not made for seafood. Now the grilled shrimp they can do.
The only tail I went for at Longhorns had nothing to do with lobster.
It was.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
not Longhorns, but Outback. Sorry.
Yeah.
But no, the thing was, is they take a hacksaw blade. It seems like, and they cut every
To vent it,
every
yeah,
leg
yeah.
to vent it, and then they steam it so fast that the legs are ugh,
Dry. Yeah.
dry. Yes, dry is the
Yeah,
word. Like
okay.
you're breaking it apart and it's all stuck to
Yeah.
the shell.
Yeah.
I don't do
Yeah.
seafood.
But now, when are you going to PC?
Well, no, not for Bike Week.
Oh, okay. Because we're going down. My wife's
Yeah.
never been to Bike Week, so
Yeah,
but
you're going in a couple days, aren't you?
yeah, well, yeah, I got to
The
talk to you
end of
about
the
that
month.
because
Yeah.
now that Mike's not here, I was relying on Mike to help run the show, so I need to now find out if you can come in.
When are
And,
you leaving?
the last Wednesday of the month.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk.
So if anything, if y'all could at least do a Wednesday, Thursday, and y'all could just not worry about a Friday. But if y'all want to do a Friday, fine. If you don't, fine. But
It'll be pandemonium.
I'll be calling in.
Yeah.
But like we're supposed to go to Apalachicola and eat some real seafood stuff like that. So I'm
Dude,
all
your
cool.
phone is going off so much, it's like shaking
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah.
I keep checking my phone. It's not my phone. I keep going, is my phone going off?
Joe says hot, but the jawline makes me want to do a package check.
Joe.
Mm.
Joe Leaper. He's one of the
Oh.
listeners.
Uh,
Yeah, you
the
need to
guy
meet up
with
with
the-
Joe.
the
He's
dirty
right on
pictures.
78.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny. As
Yeah,
we're
he's
talking
funny.
about this.
Not like that funny.
So,
Funny
but yeah,
how? Funny
man.
how? What do you mean funny? I'm a funny guy? Wait,
yes, funny guy.
there's funny how? He's the guy with all the dirty pictures.
Yeah, but I actually stumped him because he had sent me something and then I sent him back one. It says how to confuse an idiot. And it looks like you hit play on it. And he said that he sat there and he kept hitting play and kept hitting play and it wouldn't open because that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It says, how do you confuse an idiot? And it's just a still picture of something that looks like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And now I just sent somebody else that's a listener some of the pictures. And the thing is, the last picture I just sent is the one I usually blow up on my phone and put my thumb over the lower part. And I go, what do you think of that? Isn't she hot? And everybody's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you move your thumb and they go, oh my God.
Kind of like I did. Oh, wow. Oh! What the hell?
She came to work today with her tool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ba-dum-boom.
Ba-dum-bum.
But yes, yeah, I'm going down there.
Awesome.
Sorry, I had to break the tension because we started having that weird conversation
Yeah.
I
again.
like Daytona 10 times more than I do.
You know,
PC.
but the problem is it just costs so much more and takes so much longer to get to
I was in
Daytona.
Daytona last year, and it was my first time going in a very long time. And that place is really gone downhill in the past 10
Really?
years.
Really?
I mean, last time I'd gone was years and years ago, probably about 10 years ago, and it's just gone downhill. Since 10
When
years.
we rode to Daytona, here's what we did. I shouldn't say ride. We put it in a trailer. I just had back storage. I wasn't even supposed to be riding. So we get down there, and we went for a total of 14 days. So technically, they say it's a week, but it really don't really kick off till like Wednesday. So
Exactly.
we were there so long that we were able to enjoy riding. Like we rode through all the swampy areas and all the parks, and I got to see all the cool stuff. Then before the event kicked off, we were able to go to the place called the Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
We went to all these really cool places and rode and had a terrific time. Then when Daytona hit with its event, Main Street, like we hung out at Dirty Harry's several days before. But the problem is once it got going, you couldn't even make it down. And then the problem too is they're not set up for parking.
No, not at
So
all.
if you try to park and walk to Main Street, there's nowhere to park. I mean, it's just, unfortunately, it's made to ride. It ain't made to walk around and have a good time. And the thing that PC offers is you can park, you can walk around, you can go take a good
Yeah,
time.
but what is there to do in PC really? I mean, you got
Well,
newbies and
Yeah, but see, I'm over all the party stuff though,
Yeah.
because
well, you're old.
well, it's let's look at it this way. Most people live a normal life and they go down there to act crazy and have a good time.
Yeah.
My problem is the last several years I work the good time.
Yeah. You don't need it.
So when I used to go down there, like when I went down there in 08, 08 was like DJ Scotty Biker DJ. I got down there and I got down there in enough time to go have some relaxing time before the event kicked off. My problem is as soon as Wednesday got here, everybody I knew from Covington has gotten there. So now I'm trying to hang out with them. Then everybody from Henry County got there. I'm trying to hang out with them. Then everybody I know from Gwinnett and Beaufort area and all that, they are there. So really, I was like, where Donna Payton and some other people were at a hotel, and Eric, I'm hanging out with them at Eric's hotel, and then I leave Eric's hotel and I go down the road to another hotel that's the South Side people. Then I leave another hotel and go down to the Beaufort people, and then I end up going to Kathmandu with this person. Then I end up going, dude, I was exhausted.
Well, when
I don't need to party anymore. I live the life.
When I was a kid,
I want vacation.
we always ended up staying in Destin and going to Panama City because Destin was quiet and you went and hung out in Panama City during the day. We didn't have a choice because our parents wanted to.
Yeah.
Now that I'm older, I would prefer to go stay in Destin and go to Panama City by day. When I was a kid, I wanted to stay in Panama City, not have anything to do with Destin. Now that I'm older, I want nothing to do with PC.
I got burnt out on Panama City because my grandfather.
It's the Redneck Riviera. You ought to love it.
Well, my grandfather, while I was growing up, he first owned a campground down there. It was the only campground on the beach. So every summer, all summer long, we were down there. Then he purchased a trailer park. So, we had a free place to stay so we could go anytime we wanted to. And, I just got burnt out on it because I was there all the time.
Yeah.
And now, though, they're making it into a big, it's like a big retirement.
Trailer park.
No, a big retirement city.
Oh.
Well,
they're
see, when
building
we're going down this year, I'm going with one of my buddies that I've not seen shoot since high school. Me and him got in trouble together. And he rides. We're going down. Most of his people, his family and stuff. And I've got friends that live down there. So my object is we're going to go down, or my objective is we're going to go down and we're going to be across the street in the big high rises from, they did the movie Howdy Ugly. So, he's like, look, we're not really there to party. Yes, we're going to ride, but let's ride to Apalachicola to eat. And I'm like, I'd love to. I'm going to go see my friends that live down there. I'm just kind of past the party and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, that's when I quit the bar business, man. Like I literally, no offense to anybody. We went to see Moccasin Creek. The music was a little loud at one of the moments. And dealing with not the band, but dealing with some of the people, I'm like, God, it's good to see some of these guys, but I don't miss being here.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, come 1 o'clock, man, we were rolling in the door and we were ready to go to bed. I'm just kind of over it.
Yeah.
It's not that anything's wrong with it. I mean, I know normal people that work every day don't
It's
get
like-
that life. They want to go have a good time.
Yeah.
You can go have that good time, but my good time, and you know it because you've lived a life too, and I'm sure you have.
Oh, yeah.
My good time was their best good time that they could ever get to that they would call
was a regular day.
Right.
It was a normal day.
their
for
number
us.
10.
Yeah.
Like they leave and get back to the hotel and they're like, whoa, what a night.
Yeah.
And they call that's a
That
10.
was a regular day
for us is like a 3.
Yeah.
Because
Dude.
I've already lived that life.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I love live music. I love it. But the problem is where do you see live music? Bars. And you always have to go and see it. They start at 10 or 10:30. You're there till 1:30. You have to deal with the amateurs, the drunk people. Then you got to deal with going to your car, driving home,
Right.
all that crap. I hate it. I don't like it. I mean, it sucks. No, but I want to go out. I want to have
But
a
you
good
want
time.
to see it, right?
Yeah, you know, but I just, you know, it's almost like I'd rather sit at home, watch a movie, and be in bed by midnight.
Well,
if possible.
I don't wake up the next day hungover.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when I first started going to PC for bike stuff, it was 03, I guess was my first time going down there. Had a great time. We partied, you know. 04 we go down there, and that's when I started learning a little more about being borderline diabetic. You know, that's the best way to put it. So I'm like, okay, I can't drink alcohol because alcohol is sugar. Sometimes people are too stupid to know that, but
Yeah.
you know, go watch Moonshiners. You'll see how they make it. So here we were.
I didn't look at you.
Here we were saying, well, we'll just drink daiquiris. Well, now you're drinking pure
Yeah.
sugar because you're drinking alcohol with lots of sweet sugar.
Yeah, 10
so we
times the
drank
sugar.
232 ounces, and the girl I was dating at the time was one stage of worse than me as far as being hypoglycemic. So we both wake up the next day sick as dogs. I had to take care of her, and I was sick, but she was like, need to go to the hospital kind of sick. And so it's like each year I go down, it's like, really? When I went down in 8 at the height of DJ Scotty Biker Guy, you know, I'm sitting at Miss Newbies, and it was just one person after, hey Scotty. And it's cool. You know, I was down with my Superman bike. I could lower it down on the shocks. Everybody, you know, it was cool. But it's kind of like after you've done it, what do you do to top it? And the only other thing to do to top what I've done down there would be like pass out on a beach, get attacked by a shark. I mean, what can I do to top what I've already done? So I'd rather just go and just go have a good time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, we've already just done it all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy because I sit there and like you were talking about those people thinking, whoa, a crazy wild night. I'm sitting there going, man, you guys have no idea. I've sat there and like the stuff you see in movies, dude, you know.
Dude, I got some stories. Like I stayed at Papa Bear's house. Papa Bear lived in McDonough. When I was driving to Southside Steve's to work, there was no way you're driving back to Gwinnett County.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, it was an hour from my door to their door.
And if you had any type of buzz whatsoever.
Well, you didn't get out of there. We closed at 2.
And if you had gear or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I got my stuff closed down by 2:30, 3 o'clock. I could almost be out the door at 3. But by the time we went to Waffle House and I got back to my hotel room, it's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you only get to sleep 3-4 hours, and then we'd have an event that Saturday. So it got to the point instead of staying in a hotel, I'd stay at Papa Bear's house. Well, there at the races one night, camping out. I knew where the key was. I was always at their house every weekend. So I drank a 5-hour. I was drunk, and I even knew gravel roads to get away from the cops to get back to his house. So I'm laid back. I'm cold, so I just pulled my hoodie up over my head. I'm laid back in the recliner. I had on my black jump pants, and I had a black hoodie on with my hood pulled up, laying there sleeping in the chair. And I mean barely sleeping because the sun's coming up, and I'm wide awake from 5 hours. I hear the key hit the door in the kitchen, which means the garage door open. So I figured Papa Bear. Papa Bear didn't know I was there. So as he's coming through the kitchen, all he knows is the TV's on. So he's already pulled his Glock out. He sticks his head around the corner, and I go, hey, and he almost shot me.
Yeah, because you're wearing a hoodie on his.
I'm laid back in the recliner.
Yeah.
I look like a thief that just took a nap.
Got tired.
He almost shot me. He's like, dude, you better be glad I recognize that voice. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought your wife told you I was here. He says, hell no. I snuck out before everybody woke up. I need to come back and get coffee. I'm like, how many stores did you pass to come back here for coffee? He's like, well, I wanted mine. I'm like, okay. The dude almost shot me. But I guess I deserved it. But that's what I mean. If you name stupid stuff, like, I've already done it, man. I mean, I've already done stupid.
Yeah.
I've done stupid
I like
more
that.
than I've ever done.
I've already done stupid.
I've already done stupid. Well, I'm about to make a sign that says I've already done stupid. I've already done stupid.
I'm done with stupid.
What would and do like the square sign? You know, you put the little number above it. So I'll be like, I've already done stupid times 10.
Yeah.
If you name it,
To
I
the
went
10th
back for
power.
seconds.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. You
So
know, we were
anyways.
talking yesterday about like doing it, and like, you know, I think about all the times that I should have gotten caught. Like, I got in trouble. The times that I got caught doing stuff wrong was nothing. The times that I should have got caught doing stuff wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
The stuff I got away with would have been a whole lot worse than the ones I got caught doing.
Oh man. Oh dude. Oh.
'Cause I
I'm
mean-
lucky.
Wouldn't be able to vote for a while.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember doing something stupid.
Lots of felonies. Thank God. That's
Yeah.
all misdemeanors.
Look, I did something stupid over off Buford Highway, and I had to climb this 8-foot barbed wire fence to get away from a dude chasing me with a 357. But when I land on the barbed wire fence, about
Did you
the
have pants on?
yes,
Okay.
about the distance of this table to this
your
wall.
pants. Were they your pants?
Yes.
Okay.
The distance, about this distance right here, so about 5 feet, and where that jukebox is, and there was a granite wall behind me that I thought I was going to be able to climb, but you know, your fingertips just barely touch it. Well, at the time he comes around the building with the gun, I'm laying in the briars right there, and he's yelling, knowing that I'm somewhere right there, and he starts on the right hand side, and I'm in the left corner, and he's like, "I'll kill you, pow!" And he's drunk, and if I had to find a pow, and he unloaded the gun, and every shot was close enough that it could have got me. And then his buddy walks around the building and says, "What are you doing shooting? You know the cops are gonna be here." And he pulls them, they take off. And then I turn around after I just about peed myself, and I had to figure out how to climb that wall. And I was laying in the briars. I was cut up from the barbed wire. I mean, I look at all the stuff that I should have gotten hurt from, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Most people talk about, I've had a gun pulled on me. At 14, my old man, my real father, had already pulled guns on me.
You know
That
what's
wasn't
crazy
nothing.
is-
Getting shot at by a guy you don't know. Now that's different.
People don't understand what the sound of bullets coming towards you.
Yes,
sound
trust
like.
me.
The sound of a
It's
gun
really distinctive.
discharging next to you ain't nothing. A bullet whizzing towards you sounds totally different.
And let me tell you this: when you're sitting think about it. When you're outside, your eyes adjust to the starlights or the moonlight, so your eyes are adjusted. Now, when a flash goes off on a camera, what does that do to your eyes? So imagine when a 357 shoots at you.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think there's that picture and on the end of the barrel of the Glock it says "Wait for the flash"?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not saying I was a good guy. I mean, we were all
No,
teenagers and did stupid
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, I
But
did it in
good
my
God.
20s. I didn't stop a teenager.
Look, I've learned, man. I've
Late
learned.
30s.
You know, we all,
Early.
and that's why I laugh when so many people now only think of me as DJ Scotty, the nice guy, the funny guy. And I'm like, y'all do know,
Well, people change.
what I'm saying is no matter what you see me doing this charity, you still got to remember 20 years construction and all my life doing bike stuff. You can't just
It's still
think
in there.
it's still in there. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
the door might be locked, but it don't mean I can't pick that lock.
And
It's
you
still
know,
in there.
It's like you and I had discussed before. I mean, out of all the stuff that we did, all you walk away with is some memories and stories.
Some cool stories to
Yeah.
say like this.
And
Now, it's not a great story to say I got shot at, but it's
No,
cool when you
but
try to
it's-
tell a young kid.
yeah, it's
good
like,
now.
look, dude, and you know what's crazy is when you're that kid, you listen to these guys telling you the stories, and you're like, oh, shut up, you don't know what the hell you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I did.
Yeah,
I mean,
and now you're that guy. I'm that guy.
Right.
You want to tell this kid, look, it sounds cool, it sounds fun. It's not,
that's right.
you know.
Dude,
So,
I remember at Lithonia, all the stuff I used to get in trouble doing, you know.
Lithonia.
I didn't even go to that school, but yet I was getting in trouble at that school.
Yeah, I played football for Lithonia. I
figure.
played baseball for Lithonia. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Them
You
days,
went to
man.
Lithonia?
No, I went to Rock Chapel Elementary, but I played football and baseball at the Lithonia Park.
Oh, okay.
I went to
that
Stone
too
Mountain
hard
High
to
School,
think?
Stone Mountain Junior High.
So look, we're talking about being teenagers and doing stupid stuff.
Yes.
Pardon me as I burp in everybody's ear. Steph, tell them the story that you got because y'all are going to be blown away. Remember, we try not to paint the picture of anything ever being racial. It's never black
Yeah.
and white. It's always about the person. It has nothing to do with the color because I've seen some trashy ass white folks that are
There's even-
that are disgusting.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
so
trashy Asians.
there's trashy everybody. So I don't want anybody to ever believe.
There's Asian white trash too.
Well, I just don't want people to ever believe that I try to paint a black and white picture, because I remember at Ballyhoo's when you walked in the front door,
There's a memory.
the white people would be the front right area and kind of middle and maybe towards the left just a hair, and then just average everyday people would be the front left, and the back left corner was all the black guys, and then the back right corner was Asian world. Like when you went to the bathroom, it was safer to walk through the dance floor and take a chance of pushing somebody to get through the dance floor. It was safer to go through the dance floor than it was to walk through those two continents just to go pee.
Those two continents.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, because that little Asian area, you got cut, you know.
Yokozuna.
Triad.
Or,
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
triad,
the
yeah.
triads. That's right. All right, Steph,
Yakuza.
go with your story, though. I just want to make sure people know that we never try to make it black and white.
Yes. So yesterday there was a car chase.
Ah,
Um,
this guy.
the suspect that was running, he had carjacked an individual and stole the car, shot at an elderly woman during an attempted burglary, and then struck a pedestrian while he was trying to get away from the police. Unfortunately, he passed away.
It's not unfortunately.
Well,
Saved us some money.
he passed away when he wrecked. But the big thing that everyone
So he was a thug, had done a crime, it was chased by the police, gets in a wreck, and then dies.
Did you
And
see
then
the
dies.
car?
Yeah, she showed me a picture a minute ago.
How much left?
Now explain who the fella was.
Well, the guy was 17 years old. The kid was 17 years old. 2 years ago, he was in the news because he was he needed a heart transplant, or let me rephrase that, his second heart transplant.
So he's received one heart transplant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then needs a second heart transplant. And of course, as she starts telling me the story, I'm like, that if you screw up on the first one, they don't normally give you a second.
I know.
Because they're like, look,
Yeah.
because we've seen people get liver transplants and then keep drinking. And they're like, so when you ruin the second one, it's like, sorry,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have messed that one up.
This story really
It's,
irritates me.
it's like buying a
Yeah.
kid a remote control car. Daddy, I need another one. Well,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have wrecked the
Yeah,
other
well,
one. So keep
this-
going,
This
Steph.
really irritates me.
because that's why he needed the second heart transplant, because he didn't take the medication, the rejection medicine. He didn't take care of
Yeah,
himself.
his own fault.
Did
Uh,
everything he probably wasn't supposed to do.
Yes. and
Non-compliance.
due to that is why he needed the heart transplant. Well, the mother tried to turn it and say that he was not getting the heart transplant because he was black and because he had been in trouble with the law, that whole routine.
But
Well, finally-
what to me it is kind of surprising though that an ex-con, if you will, could get a transplant, because I thought they were real particular on
Yeah.
on weighing out who deserves it and who doesn't. So that
Yes.
just shows that I don't know is what that means. Keep going.
So after it received national attention, the hospital finally did give him the second heart transplant. He swore that if he got the second heart transplant, that he would not be in trouble with the law again,
Yeah.
that he would do everything
Uh-huh.
right. So now let's fast forward to 2 years later, and look what happened yesterday. And this goes along with what we were discussing yesterday with Oz and Coach about these kids making wrong choices. Because here he
He was given one opportunity to straighten himself up.
Yeah.
He was given a
Twice.
second
This-
chance in life.
This
Well-
really. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Actually, he was given 3 chances in life.
Yeah. This just irritates me because the guy, first off, he gets the first heart transplant. He would not
Yes.
comply. His
Right.
mother turns it into a race issue.
Yes.
And, and then now the kid goes out, is pulling his same crap, dies. Somebody
So now that
deserving-
heart
yeah,
that could
is
have
shot.
been given to somebody
Nobody can use it
Right.
now.
Yes.
Somebody that would have appreciated, done right,
and lived.
lived
Fully.
a good life,
Right.
probably
Mhm.
paid it forward, doing something good with their life. They could have got that heart. See, that just irritates the
Yeah.
crap out of me.
It does.
I
me
bet you
too.
his mother's going to try to sue the police department
Yeah.
for chasing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
For chasing him.
Yeah,
That's-
and the cop that chased him is
Yes.
going to get
My
charges.
son was given a second chance in life, and y'all ruined
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they ruined it, not the
Yeah.
fact that he had done something.
Yeah, it's the cop's fault.
And honestly, that's going to be true.
Yeah.
She's going to say that they shouldn't
It's-
have
Well, we
chased him.
we can't say that we know that's going to be true, but that sure
Well,
is a
it's
good
like
I guarantee
perfect
you.
perfect
that's a good
example.
opinion.
This guy
Yeah.
the other day that tried to ram cops with his car, and they shot him. Now that they're threatening the cop who shot him, he was trying to run over with his car.
I mean, really, even in the government says that Ferguson was that cop, and look, his life's destroyed.
Right.
Oh, you got to change your name after something like that.
Well, you remember when the Olympic bombing took place, the security guard that got blamed, his whole life got screwed because of the media pumping it and twisting it, and then just other people being stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to word this to where it doesn't sound.
Think about it. Think.
This whole the Ferguson, the boy in the that just happened a couple of days ago that was shot by the cops. That really infuriates me because you have all these people coming out to the street protesting and you know, riots, whatever. A couple of weeks ago, one of our fallen heroes, our broken heroes, let me rephrase it like that, was shot and killed. He was naked. He had no weapon.
Yeah.
And nothing is being said about that. There was a little bit of protest.
No, there is actually. There's stuff. There's an investigation.
Why isn't it on the news though? Why is
talking
the
about
protests on the news?
the black guy that got shot naked?
Yes, that was in the movie.
There's no real protest right now, but there is an investigation that the cop has been suspended.
But why are they protesting all these thugs and people that were being caught doing a crime?
That's true. They should be protesting something like that.
Why are they not protesting?
Exactly.
That?
You're right. I agree with you.
You know, that man did not deserve to die. Tase him.
That's why I said pepper spray. Hit him with your billy club.
He did not deserve 2 bullets to the heart. He didn't, you know, that's.
Yeah.
Whew. Is it time for a break?
Blood pressure going up there? Put the coffee away. Step away from the coffee.
That just infuriates me. That man needed help, you know, and instead he was buried. And that is one that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah. No,
sorry.
The whole heart thing, that's sad because somebody really could have, deserving, good, somebody that would have appreciated it, done right with it, maybe paid it forward and been a better person in this world could have gotten that heart.
Yes.
And
a girl that was, you know, possibly fixing to get a scholarship to become a doctor. Anything could have been done.
Somebody that would have made a difference in this world could have got that heart.
Yeah.
Instead, some punk thug
and you know,
piece of crap.
The really thing that sucks.
Really?
The really thing that
2 hearts.
Yeah.
The Ferguson thing, without getting too in depth in that, is they rioted and burned down other black owners' businesses.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
So you got some black families that have opened a business following their American dream of being successful, and they may have, and if they're all from the same town, then these people could have been poor who's worked their life to try to open this business, and then boom, y'all go destroy the very business that serves you food. You know, that one guy's restaurant got destroyed, and it's like, I serve you food, man, and this is what you do to me.
I still don't understand how they did not charge his stepfather. Remember when the
I think so.
Came,
he incited a riot.
Yeah.
How did he not get charged?
That's right.
You know, what's crazy is you look back to the days of Martin Luther King. You didn't see them lighting anything on fire.
No.
You didn't see them doing anything.
That's
like
the
that.
black guys doing
Well,
that.
that's the mentality
Yeah.
now. It's not. You used to fight with your fist too, and now everything's a gun.
Well, no, they didn't even fight with their fists back then. It
No.
was peaceful,
It was
nonviolent
peaceful,
protest.
yes.
They stood there.
He just means life in
just
general.
life
Oh,
in
yeah,
general
yeah,
of
yeah.
just how it is.
Oh.
You know, at the job that I'm at, the past 2 weeks, we've had the night before last, there was over 400 rounds shot in this apartment complex.
And where are you at?
You wearing Kevlar?
Riverdale Road.
Good Lord.
And then the week before, I was working in
Job
the back.
security.
Yeah,
I don't mean that to be stupid.
I was
but-
working in the back there and
Hope you got a
going
good
into
insurance
one of
policy.
the apartments, and all of a sudden I get knocked on the ground. And I get up and look, and this guy comes running past, and he goes and runs into the bathroom. Next thing, there's police coming behind him. Well, he barricades himself in the bathroom and stays in there for a while, starts busting out the window, cut himself all up.
Jeez.
And he jumps out the window. The police go around to the front. Well, he jumps out the window. I'm the only one there. So I nail him with the 2x4,
Right.
knock him down. And
I mean, what do these people
he jumps
think?
right back up again, runs, goes
the
in
crack.
between 2 cops. That's what he had to be.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, Butch Cassidy's a Sundance Kid. Everybody gonna run to Mexico. That was what 1800s, 1900s.
We
You
going to
can't do
Mexico.
that anymore.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Mexico don't want you. I mean, we got reports not too long ago. We were reading where Mexico are sending Americans back.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
there's no more run to Mexico.
There's
They
no
don't
room.
want you. I think that's why Mexico's letting all the ones
It's
sneak over here. They don't want them
overflowing into our
either.
country. Yeah. Wow, we're getting pretty
Canada,
political.
Canada don't want you. They've already said before that what you got to do to become a citizen in
dude,
Canada is
I couldn't-
unreal.
When I was on the road doing those museum exhibits, whenever a Canada trip came up, they wouldn't let me go because of my criminal record. They were like, "We're not
Yes.
even going to try attempt to let you go to Canada because they're probably going to reject you."
How about this? Let's pick a nerve, and then we'll go to a commercial.
Oh,
So when we were giving out hams the other day, we met a guy who's from South Africa. He just got his citizenship, and he was kind of, we kind of were getting the word of what it took to become a citizen. Like, you got to ask questions about presidents that we could not answer.
oh yeah.
Wow.
What blows my mind is you're going to make this hardworking guy who's from South America go through mortal hell to get citizenship, and Obama is going to write a free ticket for all the beaners to get in free.
Oh, easy now.
Beaners.
Easy now.
It doesn't make sense to
There
me.
goes the making all my workers mad.
Yeah.
Way to
You
go.
just lost Hormy, whatever.
But they are there. But my thing is, he's willing to write all these orders to let all the Mexicans get amnesty, and you got this hardworking black dude
Hey,
who comes to our country to follow the dream, and you put him through hell
it's true. You're right.
to make get
Our system is screwed.
citizenship, but yet you will just let 14 million Mexicans who keep spitting kids out. You just let them in. No big
No,
deal.
You're right. The
Now
system
let's
is
talk about double standards, Mr. Obama.
No, you're
your
right.
own skin color you're treating like crap, and you're letting the Mexicans out. That
you're
makes
right.
no sense.
the system is flawed severely. It
It's
sucks.
flawed, and I'm not trying
But-
to pick political. I'm picking stupid.
No, you're right. Also, too,
Everybody should see the picture I put up this morning with a big plumber's wrench. It says you can't fix stupid.
No, I
You
saw
may
it.
be able to, but it would probably involve jail time.
No, we saw it. Trust me, we saw it.
I'm just using that as an example. I don't really try to want to be all political and hurt people's feelings. It's reality. And the one
Yeah.
thing we say here is we're trying to be real.
Keep
My
it real,
problem
bruh.
is you're making the hardworking guy who came here legally by applying for a visa. You're making it hard for him to stay here. But the ones that run, jump, and swim, which is why Mexico don't have an Olympic team because they're already here, you just let them stay. And it makes no sense to me.
And make it easy for people not to work and live.
That's right.
So wait, now let me ask you something. How many employees do you have?
About 7.
Are they
I hire mostly all rednecks.
okay? Cool. Congratulations.
Yes,
Made in America. I love it.
I'll get some amigos, but
No, they're great workers. I
They-
did
they are.
construction for years.
Dude, they outwork everybody.
I
I
gotta
will
tell
be,
you,
I'm not trying to piss anybody off.
I
would
did
give you
residential
props.
residential new construction for a long time, and white crews were a dying breed.
exactly.
And we didn't speak Spanish, and we could barely communicate, dude. We would pull in the neighborhoods, and they would laugh at us.
Yep.
But I mean, they would outwork the crap out of us.
Mhm.
And these guys, I saw one guy fall off a 2-story roof, messed himself up, jump right back up,
And go
limping,
to
and
the
go right back to work. And I'm
Yep.
like, dude, just take a break. He's like, no. I'm like, dude, you fell off a roof, man. Come. He wants some water.
They're good workers.
Yeah,
and
man.
that's it's now you get fined if you hire an illegal or something
Yeah.
like that. You
Yes.
can get in big trouble.
That's
but,
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, let's shoot off to a commercial break. This next song
Uh-oh.
goes out to all our illegal aliens. We'll be
Uh-oh.
right back, everybody.
Is it Taco Bell theme?
You'll like it.
Who's it? The Chiefs? Yeah.
I'm going to go see that.
Chief Jones. Are they with War? Are they touring with War again this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every year. Is it at Chastain?
No, it's at
Gwinnett Arena.
top,
Oh.
top end.
Morning.
So where are you getting your bike?
Where were you born,
They're
man?
putting some stuff out here. I'll explain.
Where was I born? That's right. I said, where were you born?
I got to get up and drive.
Hey, you one of those dudes that do horoscopes, man? Hey, I'm a cancer with a bad moon.
Let's hear out, Bingo. Watch my list. Where were you born?
I was born in Easton.
You like that, don't you?
Remember that movie? It's been years.
He had a cool convertible red bug.
Yeah.
He's finishing up a bike today that was in front of mine, and then he's putting on the rear tire and a 1-inch lowering block, or lower, trying to make it lower in the rear end. Because when I rode it, the difference is you got to look at geometry. Your bike has a rake like this. The police bike has a rake like this. So it steers like a dirt bike. I mean, if you turn it, that's how the cops do it.
You need to put that stabilizer thing on.
Probably before it's over with.
Yeah, because you will not want to drive that on the interstate.
Well, I went and rode it, and let me tell you, that with that motor, you're running 50. Yeah. You don't even have to downshift. You just goose it. Yeah. It's gone. Yeah. So you're thinking put that stabilizer on. Okay. What is it? Vibrate or something? Let me tell you what I don't like. Hold your hands out like you're holding hands for it. This is what I don't like. I'm sitting at the red light, and when idling, my hands are doing that. I'm idle. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm sitting at an idle, and I'm like this, and I'm like, you got to kick it neutral. That motor just.
Yeah, that's what mine does. That.
Oh,
I got the camel done.
But my damn soft held on it like that. But they said it's the difference of the 99 Evolution motor versus the rubber mount. It's before they started coming up with the 96-inch. You took like a 93 or something like that. You got a 103 on that. Oh yeah. I need to check on that stabilizer. I think they got one.
Yeah, they do.
Back in East LA. In East LA.
Bit turn that down so it wouldn't be playing quite as much. Maybe the East LA song is a bad joke, but I think it's funny. And it is supposed to be funny.
I thought it was funny. Because who doesn't love Cheech and Chong?
Who don't like Cheech and Chong? Gotta do Brad Sports when we come back.
Okay, and I got a funny.
I got people saying they haven't heard that song in 20 years.
After getting a little serious there, I got a funny one. Oh, my head. East LA.
Sorry if anybody's offended. We apologize. We are so politically non-correct over here.
But shoot, Freddie loves that commercial.
When we go back live, we'll say that. It's only 9:30. Can you believe that? Like it feels like it'd already be like 10:15.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Just starting a half hour early kind of throws you off a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I got my sister-in-law asking me, Jim? Heck yeah.
You singing Born at East LA. Jacob said, I hadn't heard that song in 20 years.
I hadn't either, man. So any April Fool's stuff?
No.
Really?
I was gonna pull one this morning, but I didn't.
I've been looking to see.
My wife. Well, when we come back, I'll tell you what my wife did.
When we come back, oh, we're not back yet. Okay, because I got it.
You got about 4 seconds.
4 seconds to be.
Yep.
Now, 10 seconds to love.
I don't know what you're gonna do for the other 2 seconds. All right, it's just ready, and we're back. So, you were saying that Freddie, who is a Spanish descendant, he loves the
He loves
Jose and
that.
Jose B commercial.
Yes, he loves that.
That's the thing
commercial.
is everybody goes, man, you're probably offending the Mexicans. I'm like, dude, they laugh. They have a sense of humor better than we ever will. I think as a society, we've become a bunch of judgmental, uptight, stuffy wads. Like we get on our Facebook and we just read people's posts, assume I'm not me, but other people assume it's about them, and they want to get all butthurt. And it's like, could you shut up and get a life? If you weren't so busy being a nosy person up in somebody else's Kool-Aid, you wouldn't even have seen the post to begin with.
That's right.
People say, "Do you read my post?" I'm like, dude, I got 5,000 people on my friends list, and another 3,000 follow me. I can't keep up with nothing. If you want me to read your post, you send me a text to say, go to my Facebook page. Because if not, I'm not going to read it. If I like your post, it means it just happened to come by as I was watching.
Yeah, what I find funny though is when it comes to Facebook, people
Do you need the
post
blue light?
people post something and then get mad and say you need to mind your business to people.
So don't post drama if you don't want somebody to comment.
Yeah.
you put
You know,
it
I
out
call it
there.
fishing, man.
And
I
if you
call
don't,
it fishing.
if you don't want people to see it, don't put it out there.
Right. But
Morning,
it's just
Jacob.
funny.
How are you, homie?
So since we got a little bit serious there for a minute,
Well, hold on.
got-
Before,
we got
before you go
serious.
there,
Okay.
Chris had brought up no April Fool's jokes. Nobody's got any. So here's what's happened. I woke up this morning to Steph saying,
That was one all in itself.
yeah, that
That's
was
an April
yeah, that was
Fool's
a joke.
Not in the same bed. No, 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 no.
How you doing?
Was it as good for you as it was for
Let's
her?
let's just get something
don't know.
very
I
let's
can't
get something
remember it.
very clear. If me and Steph was to hook up, why in a million years would you ever think a bed would be involved?
No, it
A
would be
step
a
stool would be.
If me and Steph were to ever hook up, it would be one of these stories like, so there was this bad trip in Tijuana. I mean,
A midget,
I
a
woke
blender,
up, yeah, I woke up with
a
some
donkey,
I woke up in some
some
overalls.
roofies.
I had some overalls on and mud on my cheek, and I couldn't explain it. I mean, that's how bad of a. But I wake up to Steph as a text message, and I look at my phone. It says, "So who did they pick up, Ashley or Crystal?" And I'm like,
Huh?
has she been smoking crack? What is? So then I wake up. I go walking into the bathroom because the baby's still asleep in our bedroom. So I go to pee in another bathroom, and my wife makes some comment about her post, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So my wife pulls an April Fool's Day prank to say that she got picked up for kidnapping because we took the granddaughter and wouldn't give the granddaughter back.
You want me to tell you how I knew?
How?
Because there wasn't one single typo or bad grammar in the message.
My thumbs, when I type, with my thumbs, stuff gets misspelled.
She should have thought about this.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was not one typo.
First of all, it says this is Scotty.
Yeah. You would never put
I
that.
would have never said. I'd have been like, "Hey, everybody, Crystal got picked up." Blah blah
It
blah
would
blah
have been
blah.
one large sentence with no punctuation.
And then it would have went ... DJ Scotty.
Yeah.
That's how I would have.
I mean, no, seriously. And it would have been frantic. You would have been upset. And when I saw it, it was just too
perfect.
It was too perfect.
Yeah.
And I know how she types.
Right.
And I know how you
But
would have
now,
been upset. You would
now
have been-
here's the after effects, though. Everybody's been sending us messages asking, and we've been private messaging people saying it was a joke. Because here's the reality. So there's a woman at her work that just loves to gossip and stir crap.
Oh gosh.
If Joey was to say, "Hey Steph, as a suggestion, maybe you should do this," by the time this woman takes it and twists it, it's not, "Hey, here's a suggestion." It's, "Hey, I told you this is what you need to do." That's how she tells stories, and she puts her own spin on it. So my wife pulled a DJ Scotty. When I know that I can't trust somebody at my table, I will make up a lie and see if they go tell it. And I only tell that lie to that person, and then I wait and see if it comes back to me. So my wife pulled a DJ Scotty. She made up a lie to see if the crap would get spread. So I'm sure by the time she got to work, She already found out if it had been told.
Pulled in the office.
Right.
Well, another thing that gave it away too was when you pull up and her car's not here. I was like, they let her drive her own car to jail.
Exactly. Now here's another thing where she got me, and I told her I was going to kick her in her ovaries.
Tuchus.
So I complain about the speeding on my road every day. So when she drives, I'm like, honey, I'm the guy that keeps complaining about speed, and you need to slow it down. Well, when you're going to drop the baby off, you go past Honey Creek Elementary. And every time I have to look at her and go, do you think you could slow down? Because it's going to look real funny that the Just for Fun car gets pulled over, and I'm the guy complaining about speeding through school zones in front of my house.
I'll be taking all kinds of pictures too.
Yeah. So today she
Just for
types,
fun.
out of all days, I just got a speeding ticket for speeding in the school zone. And I type back, you blah, 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 blah. I have told you. And then she types back, I'm just messing with you.
Oh my God.
So then I type back more, you blah, 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 blah.
See, this is the stupidest holiday. There's it's not even
It's not even. My problem is we pull enough pranks on a normal day.
I know. I mean, why did we need a day to pull pranks? And the thing about what Crystal did too is, like, I was reading the post and everybody's like, oh my God, prayers and everything else. Is like,
yes,
that was just kind of taking it. You don't.
I woke up and told her, I said, honey, that's
a little personal.
Yeah. Well, the problem is because we've already had really that situation, because her daughter did say,
yeah,
I'm going to file kidnapping because you won't give her back. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you in court.
Yeah.
Because when the thing, people are so stupid about court. Here's the thing. I've had a guy that no longer works here. We had to get rid of him. He wanted to threaten me with slander charges. I'll take you to court for slander. And I'll meet you there. And it's like threaten. And I'm like, let's go to court.
Yeah.
Keep bumping them gums.
Yeah.
You know, you're such a good fake. Go tell that lie to the judge.
Yeah.
Because just remember, when you get done telling your lie, I get to tell my side of the story.
Which is truth.
And then I'm going to have all the people subpoenaed that you've lied to. So let's go to court.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, if you call me one more time or send me another text, I'm going to put a TPO on you, dumbass. He's left me alone.
Yeah.
Because
or call other people.
Or call other people. Because I called your BS.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all about calling some BS. Because let me tell you something. Don't ever piss the guy off with the microphone.
Oh, exactly. We talk about this all the time. Reach.
I got nothing to hide. Let's go. Let's go stand up in front of a judge, because I'll make sure that some felony charges get brought up.
Wouldn't that be funny to walk
Let's
into
go.
court? Wouldn't that be funny to walk into court and they say, Scotty Spence, aren't you the Just for Fun guy?
Well, the funny thing is,
fan.
if we did go into Rockdale, I already met them all at the Oz Connection. So I already met these judges. Let's go. Let's go.
Awesome.
You know, I
hey,
ain't even
Judge
worried about it.
so-and-so, how are you, sir?
That's
Good to
right.
see you. How are the kids? Tell
So,
them I said
come
hi.
on, I don't care. I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, pulling pranks today out of all days is just insane.
Well, you know, the thing is like us saying that was taking it a little personal.
Well,
and a little
yeah, that was
far.
my point.
That's
too.
like saying,
It's
hey, I
too
got
far.
cancer. April Fools, you know, that's not, I mean, Crystal, I love you, but that was just kind of like, because people are like, oh, send in prayers. I'm so sorry. And
that's when it got a little sad.
And then I was like, and I kind of thought about it at first when I saw it. I was like, this, and of course, convenience of all days, they pick her up on April Fools. No.
Well, no, it said that she was picked up last night.
Yeah, after midnight, right? Middle
Well,
of
it
the
didn't
night.
say after midnight. It just said.
What
picked
time
up
was the
last night.
post?
So hey, are y'all ready
morning.
for another funny?
Uh-oh.
So
Joey, you're fired.
as a kid, I did BMX freestyle before X Games become a sport.
So
I'd been racked numerous times, told numerous times you're probably never going to have kids.
Talk about your junk.
Just let me finish. So then in 2002, in a vein in that pouch area, I found a knot, and I figure scar tissue from every time I've got hurt. And that was 2002. I've never made a big deal out of it. So I go for my physical, and the doc's like, I need you to pull your pants down to here, and he wants you to cough. And I'm like, while you're down there, and of course, then he looked like he was going to throat punch me. And I went, no. I don't mean joking. I mean, seriously, while you're there, I need you to look at this. Well, he can't find it. He says, but
he just said he can't find
you know what I'm saying? He says, but let's
Be $1 for every time he heard that.
But he says, let's do an ultrasound, because what if it was testicular cancer? What if? So I go in yesterday, and my first name's Michael, which I don't go by. So my back is to the door of where the lady comes out and calls you. So the lady walks out and says, Michael Spence, and I stand up, and me and this girl go eye to eye, and then she just starts laughing, and I start laughing because I know her. And she says, I bet you never figured it'd be me. And I said, yep, I never figured you would be playing with my junk. So we go back there, and I know her through her sister and her ex-husband. So I make a video and send it to my wife, like, you'll never believe who's fixing to play with my nuts. She's so busy laughing, you know, that it's like hard to do your job. So she's like, okay, I'm going to leave the room. I need you to strip down. I need you to lay on the bed. I need you to put a sheet over this and only let your testicular area hang out for the ultrasound. And she said, and make sure the other thing don't flop out because I'm a thumper. I'm like, hey, they've been hit enough.
Take some duct tape with you.
So no, but no, you have to take your sheet and make sure you know. But how weird is it that as she's ultrasounding my privates, she's like, so how's business? And I'm having to really keep it all like, I have to keep it out of my brain that I've had beer with this girl. You know what I mean? I've hung out with this chick. I have to forget all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting to do the Relay for Life. And I just keep trying to talk business so that I'm not thinking about what's happening. Well, then she couldn't find the knot, and, you know, you're laying on your back, and she's like, well, maybe you need to lean up and you try to find it. And so now she's sitting at my kneecap level. I'm sitting up on this table, and I'm trying to find the knot that's inside of me while I'm looking at her. And I'm like, something is so weird about looking you in your eyes while I'm fondling myself.
It's not there.
It's weird. It's like weird. But then she finds the knot and tells me, you know, it's probably just scar tissue, whatever. But then I get home after I'm not, you know, feeling so uncomfortable, and I start thinking of the one-liners that I should have said. I should have been like, so is this foreplay?
What's your sign?
I feel like I should take you to dinner after this. What's your real name? I mean, is this considered second base? You know? So here's where it gets worse. Come on, pound me on this one. Here's where it gets worse. We're sitting on the couch last night, me and my wife. And my wife's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this, knowing that I know the girl that was just handling my husband's junk. About that time, bing, a text message to my wife comes in. It says, I hate to do this, but me and him were so busy laughing that I didn't get the correct measurements of his testiculars, and I need him to come back in tomorrow. And my wife's reading this going, I don't know how to feel about this. I said, honey, if
a follow-up,
if something happened,
it's like a second date, isn't it?
See, there's where I go. I said, honey, if something happens and she didn't get the right measurements, you know, this could be cancer stuff. I need to find out. She says, I just don't know how to feel about you going back for a second date.
She enjoyed it.
So I said, should I take her candy or roses? And is this considered second or third at this point? Should I take her for coffee afterwards? So then the text message says, because she does ultrasound at the hospital and several other doctors' office. So she says, I have the stuff in my car if he would just rather
stop over.
if he would just rather me come by the house. My wife says there is no friggin' way I want her coming to her house
touch your junk.
and touching your junk.
Can you do it on the table?
It's a house call.
So wait, y'all, just let me finish. So she said, I don't know, could she really carry her stuff around? I said, well,
I carry my stuff around.
I said, Chris's wife, I said, in the laser tattoo stuff, they travel with it. I said, if she is a traveling radiologist, it's a little computer. She maybe does carry it with her. She said, I just don't know how I feel about her coming to your house to play with the junk. And I said, we can film it. I said, to make it better, I said, I'll have Stephanie in the room as a witness. She goes, great. So you're going to make Stephanie sit there and watch some other woman fondle your junk. And I said, well, at least you know it would be safe.
It's a threesome.
So now the question is, should I have her come in on a morning? sit on this table right here backwards and have the ultrasound done live on Just for Fun.
Friday morning, I'm available. Friday morning.
You have
Should
to.
I do this?
You have to. That's radio gold.
Yes, dude.
Is that not
Friday
amazing?
morning?
That is
Friday
really
morning.
Is that not amazing? We'll
Friday
have
morning.
my testicular.
But it has to be over there to where we cannot see it because I will not be able to work with you
Don't worry,
anymore.
you're not going to be able to.
She couldn't find it, remember?
She couldn't see it.
Remember, she couldn't find it.
It's not there.
She had to go get that other Zoom lens.
I brought my magnifier.
But because of the whole not sure what it is, I mean, it took like 15 minutes extra trying to find this little knot. And what it is if anybody can envision a stir straw like you would see at a bar, okay? Envision the stir straw. And you know how small and thin it is. Whatever this little vein blood vessel thing is about that big. And now imagine like a margarita salt, you know, the like a little rocky piece of salt being in the center of the straw. So if you run your finger down it, you'd feel the knot. And that's what it is. It's a knot. So I've been scared. Like,
now you got me wanting to check my junk.
Well, Michael Almond, my cousin, Michael Almond, this is no lie, and this is why this has kind of got me a little nervous, is several years ago, he had testicular cancer. And the problem is women have all these benefits. Men don't. So he couldn't, at the time, he had no job. Medicaid would not touch it. Now, a woman with breast cancer, all these places are open for women for breast cancer. But men don't have.
No, you're right.
There's not a junk specialist that will work for free. So Michael literally had to go up north to a medical university, and he had to be a lab rat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or he was going to die. That's the difference. Now you see why I'm nervous, because I spent a year watching this poor boy go, I don't know if I'm going to live because there's no Medicaid
specialist.
won't help me. No doctor will help me. But golly, if he had boobs, they'd have jumped all over.
You know what's
it.
crazy? I had an Uncle Butch. Believe it or not, Uncle Butch.
Aunt Bush?
I never met him.
It's the hot dog
but
girl.
He was one of the first men to have breast cancer. Men can get breast cancer.
Well, I know a guy that had breast cancer.
He was one of the first men to have breast cancer in the late 70s.
Yeah.
You know, Peter Criss had breast cancer.
Really?
From
I
Kiss.
didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't know? Yes.
Yeah, my Uncle Butch is one of the first men to ever have breast cancer. In fact, I don't know if he lived or not. I've never met him. He's on my dad's side. I didn't know my dad's side very well. But yeah.
But men can get breast cancer, and I don't know if when it was first coming out that men could get it, there wasn't a whole lot of helping for them because they didn't think, breast cancer was supposed to be a woman's disease, not a man's disease. So, but they.
Yeah, Diane Carter, we met her. That's how we met her nephew. He's either nephew or cousin. Because he'd gone through it already. Yeah. And then there's another guy named Chris from Fusions that went through another type of cancer. Again, unfortunately, women, the women get these benefits that men don't. So Chris, I'm not lying when I say this. Chris is from Florida. He was dying. They said, you're never going to make this. Yeah. You're going to die. Yeah. The boy left his family and came here, not for medical treatment. When I met him, dude, he was like almost 99 pounds. He looked horrible. I hate to say it in case he's listening. I hate to say you looked horrible, but he looked horrible. And he said, I have no family here. And we got to talking because each week I'd notice him looking a little rougher because he was going through some chemo.
Oh, yeah.
But he said, literally, I'm dying and I couldn't put my family through it. And I said, yeah, but you leaving is probably hurting them worse. He said, I don't care what you say. I don't care what anybody thinks. He said, I could not look at my mom every day dying and my mother have to watch me. Yeah. He said, I would rather hurt her by disappearing than her have to watch me die. Yeah, exactly. And to this day, the boy is still alive. Thank God he went into remission. Thank God. Anybody can say what they want about God. Thank God that he went into remission and it worked. Well, and now he's been here 5 years longer on the planet than he was supposed to.
Well, with the cancer thing, I've always said that if I were to get cancer, because even if you get cancer, depending on when they catch it, you're not guaranteed to live.
Oh,
and
no.
Even if you go through chemotherapy and radiation, you're not guaranteed to live. And you put yourself through all that misery.
Oh, yeah.
To
mental misery, too.
With this little chance that you might live. And I've thought to myself, I might just let it go, depending on how far along I was in the process.
Well, I mean,
I might just say, screw it. It's my time to go. Because I don't know if I could do that. Let my family watch me go through all that hell.
And we'll see my ex-father-in-law.
I might live.
like his lower kidney back type area was hurting him. So he's like, I need to go to the doctor. So he goes for a doctor. What's the first thing? X-rays, because X-rays cheaper than anything else.
Yeah.
X-rays pop up a dot, maybe the size of this, maybe the size of a peanut, maybe in his left lung. Like that's not even where they were X-rayed.
Yeah.
So then they said, look, we can't see anything about why your back hurts, but there's something weird about this X-ray. Let's go do some more. They go take all these X-rays now of his lung, and then they run a test. Then they send him home. Then they already freaked him out by saying we found something we don't know what. So he goes home, mentally stressed, comes back to find out he's got cancer.
Yeah.
And then it's too late.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's start doing chemo, but you need to get your orders in affair.
Yeah.
Literally, he passed away. He didn't make it 6 more months after cancer. After some chemo stuff. But regardless, without getting all sad, but
yeah, that happened.
It happens, unfortunately.
That happened to my mom's friend's husband. He had a backache, couldn't figure out what it was. Went into the doctor, X-rays, tests, all that. Turned out to be cancer. Within 2 months, he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
2
it
months.
sucks. It
That
just
happened
sucks
to my
that it is
stepdad.
that way.
He thought he had the flu.
Yeah.
And went to the doctors, and it wasn't even a month later, and he passed away.
Yeah, it sucks.
Not really. I was happy. Just like you said, going through something like that, I wouldn't want to. If I had it,
I agree.
I'd rather go quick.
That's me. I've always said, if
But
I
it's
knew I was dying, what would I do? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, it's a miserable, depending on what kind of cancer it is, it's a horrible, miserable death.
Yeah, that's what happened.
We're at 1 minute, y'all.
That's what happened with my grandfather. He found out, and after seeing my grandmother go through everything, he chose not to do the chemo. He lived about 8 months after he was found to have the cancer, and he
It
was
sucks.
miserable.
Yeah.
All right, let's shoot off the commercial. We'll be right back. I got a Roy D. Mercer coming up. When we come
Roy
back,
D.
we'll get
Mercer.
into the funny thing that Steph was wanting to bring up to kind of take us to a different level. We'll be
Yes,
right back,
happy
everybody.
funny. Roy D. Mercer.
It's about bad burritos.
You guys sold me a bad burrito.
That's funny that you bring that up because my story is about salsa.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Did you get bad sauces?
So when we come back, you lead in with that.
Okay. Yeah, where the woman stabbed her boyfriend because he ate all the salsa. He's not dead. She stabbed him with a pin.
With a pen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. It's so funny.
Oh, God. Go get out of the car. I'll be back.
Oh, my gallbladder's hurt. I think I had too much sugar.
Michelle got that.
Excuse me. Man, I bet if I check my sugar right now after drinking that coffee.
I like that I went to bed at a decent time, so I'm not so tired. Jacob, I'm Mexican, and I love Jose and Jose B. I love beaners.
I went to bed. I went to bed. Had a
Want a donut?
shower and then got woke up.
I didn't get home till 1:30.
No, I had enough sugar because I put like 2 teaspoons of sugar in.
Dunkin' Donuts normally don't have to add that much sugar. They got
Dunkin'
the best
Donuts what?
coffee. They got the best coffee. They're opening one up on that BP station on Almond Road, right across from McDonald's.
Yeah.
They're changing that into a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I wish they'd fix that damn red light.
That's
When I
such a
come this
stupid-
way and I go the backside down past that elementary school and then take a right,
Yeah.
I get stuck at that damn red light. And if I'm
Forever.
coming from Covington, I get stuck at that red light.
Mine is the two red lights that right. I used to run that first one religiously.
Oh, for the bridge part?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
They're supposed to be doing something to that.
Oh, they got to do something.
Yeah. So where are you staying when you go to PC?
Some tower. The tower's right across from
I'll let you say.
Cody Oakley.
Now,
Like-
we go down 4th of July all the time now, and there's always 30 of us that go down.
Yeah, there's gonna be like
Their
7 or
family
8 of us
goes.
at this one.
So, and we all stay at the summit,
Man,
which we just got ripped off.
right.
We found a on one of those vacation things. Well, the people that we got it from, and Michelle was like, "I'll just pay it." Well, we paid it, and then about a week later, we get a email from them going that something's wrong. The guy got foreclosed in on.
So where's the money? You got it gone?
Gone.
Damn.
Mad as hell. $1,200
Oh, sure.
down the drain.
And I'm gonna have to work out something with you for the dogs because I don't know what's going on with Emmy and them. So I may have to just pay you a couple bucks, whatever, and let you and Ashley come watch TV during the daytime, you know, or you hang out here. I don't know. I got to figure out something. I figured my kids would be here to help, but I don't want to say they're not helping, but they're kids. They're kids.
Hey, what's up with the projection screen over there?
Hold on.
Oh,
Fritos, man.
Not a projection screen. It's a big joint.
That's what she saw when he walked in. She's like,
you smoke weed?
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
God.
I was gonna say, really?
April Fools.
She don't need weed.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I used to smoke weed all the time.
Well, if she does, thanks for telling everybody.
Oh, well, I mean,
Hey!
Do you know my mom watches this every day?
Oh.
It's just a crack she's trying to get off of, man.
Yeah, and she keeps trying to put the crack in. Oh, there's a bruise there. Never
Shows
mind.
his crack.
It's legal. here in
She made the
Georgia.
joke the other day. She said, "Yeah, I do my crack." And I was
I
like,
just
"You
did that to me
apparently
too.
don't, because
See,
that's
I
not
know.
what you put
See,
in
that to me
there."
too. I was like, you don't
I
shoot
can't
up
get
crack.
that rock in that
Yeah.
vein.
What the hell? It keeps clogging the needle.
She keeps going through so much.
I made the joke about her yesterday during the show. I mean, during the doctor's office. I said, "Yeah." I said, "Steph would be that kind that if somebody melted heroin down, she'd be like, it makes great moisturizer, but my face is so relaxed. It's not helping my wrinkles."
I don't know what the hell the problem is. I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it. My eyes twitching.
Who needs Ovaltine? Honey, fire up the heroin.
So wait, when are you going out of town?
Last weekend of the month. I'll show it. I'll get into it. I gotta make sure it sounds good. I hadn't heard it yet.
So's Rouse? Sounds good. Hey, who's doing all your voiceover stuff?
We'll have to talk about that too.
Yeah, because I want to help out.
Well, you're probably gonna do all of them from here on out.
I've heard them, and I'm wondering if you're paying for that.
I'll talk to you about it.
Oh, whoops.
But we'll talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah, in other words, shut up, Joey.
I keep forgetting.
And we're back.
We're back.
Scotty
So
just farted.
Steph's like, speaking of burritos.
Yes, speaking of burritos, I actually have a very funny story. This comes out of Ohio. An Ohio woman allegedly stabbed her boyfriend multiple times
I love
Sunday.
when you say allegedly, by the way.
Allegedly.
Well,
And it hasn't been
it's-
proven in the court of law.
Yeah, it's in here. But anyways, allegedly stabbed.
It's in there.
It means it's true.
Like I'm doubting you, Stephanie. I'm using the fact I love when they say allegedly.
Oh, okay.
It was
Let's
another
say that,
person.
you know.
Yeah. He stabbed himself with a burrito.
See, you just got me in trouble
With who? Is it
with
your
my
mom?
mom.
Hi, Mom.
Now she's telling my dad.
She needs.
You know what she's telling your dad though? Here's what she's telling your dad. I don't
Now
know
we
your
know
dad.
it's
I don't know your dad's name, but let's just call him Junior. Junior, I figured out why your weed was always short. Stephanie just admitted to it, and that explains why in 1984 that was a half ounce and not an ounce.
Well, you're the one that made the joint joke. I asked about it.
No, he did actually.
Oh, well, you said it to me.
But
So-
just go back to the
Anyway.
allegedly. Stephanie
Somebody stabbed-
allegedly
yeah,
smokes dope.
yeah, allegedly. Somebody stabbed somebody with a burrito. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Allegedly stabbed her boyfriend multiple times Sunday after complaining that he had been eating all of the salsa.
Now that's why I'm going to go to jail.
I was going to say, like, if that's a crime, my wife would have stabbed me a long time ago, multiple times. I ate all the salsa a bunch.
Good God. Can you imagine why? So why you in here? I raped 4 women. I ate too much salsa.
I'm a badass.
Police found Ronnie
From New York City.
Get a rope.
Police found Ronnie Buckner.
Buckner. Ronnie Buckner.
Gotta be old Ronnie.
Where was this?
Akron, Ohio. They
Oh
found
my
him
God.
bleeding
Anything in
outside.
Ohio.
And they try to say that the people up north are more civilized than us.
Ohio is
really?
like the armpit of America.
Remember.
I'm just saying.
Are you from Ohio?
No, I'm from Maryland.
She's
God.
from up north. He's from up
She.
north.
Are you selling hot dogs and I didn't know that?
But
You're
yes,
flustered, aren't you?
Forgot to shave this morning.
Now that your mom knows you smoke weed.
I don't.
And little Richard says, but she didn't inhale.
Yes, exactly.
She only wore it on her dress.
Oh. Yes,
You're
but
a
she,
douchebag.
You got one that says you're a pothead?
Yeah, right.
she stabbed her boyfriend with a pin after
pin?
she was yelling
bit.
at him about his salsa intake.
Salsa
And-
intake?
Then she tried to knock over his TV,
Consumption?
and he tried to catch it from falling. The police
Goes for the
reports.
TV.
Quit.
Such useless information.
Not my TV.
You can shoot me or stab me for the salsa, but you don't mess with that TV.
He got stabbed with a pin and he's trying to save his TV.
Yes.
It probably was playing Jerry Springer.
But yes, she stabbed him because he ate all the salsa.
Good Lord.
Oh, God.
So to sum up our day, don't get a heart transplant, don't do drugs, don't mess with the salsa.
Don't move to Ohio.
And don't mess with hot women selling hot dogs.
And don't smoke pot.
And don't smoke pot or let your mom find out about it.
And don't
It
let
was-
Steph-
smoking.
What's
Step
really
away from the
Yes.
bike.
Don't
What's
smoke
really
with
bad-
Stephanie because she'll steal it.
What's really bad is what if it was your mom's stash that was coming up short?
Yeah.
God,
That's probably why she's mad.
She's looking at her. Okay, here it is.
Are you too old to get grounded?
She looks at
Oh.
she looks at her husband and go, "You've been pinching off my roll again, hadn't you?"
Yeah. All those years with Stephanie.
Considering I'm the oldest, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they always blame the oldest one.
Yeah,
But actually, I got away with blaming the youngest.
Blinging?
Blaming.
I was going to say, you are blinging with those
Yeah,
glasses.
it's the glasses. It's got to be glasses.
Yeah. I used to get in trouble, and then all I had to say was Squeaky did it, and then he got in trouble.
Squeaky? You have a brother named Squeaky?
That explains a lot.
That's his nickname.
Lenny and
yes.
Squiggy's name was already taken.
No, I gave him the nickname Squeaky when he was
Can
a
I
baby
ask
because
why?
he squeaked.
Okay.
He squeaked like a mouse.
Yeah, that's why he kept that name.
Okay, call him that too, or
I don't ever see him.
Squeaky's 6'6".
No,
He's
he's
actually
like
6'4".
Is he in prison?
No,
Okay.
no.
they wouldn't be calling him Squeaky there. He'd be called a squealer there.
Does he own a farm?
And
No.
be
We need to get her an intro song. We need
Okay.
dueling banjos. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
No, I got the redneck.
Do that one more time. One more time, please. Can we have that one more time?
Can you imagine her in a spelling bee?
How would you
Spell
that?
decipher.
R-E-R-E-R-E. Decipher?
Yeah.
D-E-S-I-P-H-E-R. Decipher.
Holy crap.
I'm smarter than you think I am.
Well, I don't have to put peanut butter on your lips to get your mouth to move anymore. I mean, apparently you know how to speak.
Can I please drink this without me spewing?
You need
it
to aim the
everywhere?
other direction.
Yeah, stay away from the computers.
Don't-
She's
yeah.
expensive equipment.
Let her get a drink.
Turn, face the other direction. If you're gonna spit, let it be on the
I
curtain.
thought she was wearing the glasses for the migraines. It's because she's stoned all the time.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to play the next song and be "I'll never smoke weed with Willie again."
You know, I thought
Sounds like a
I thought that the elevator was for her daughter in the van. It's because she's
Yeah.
too stoned to get out.
I'm on the radio because I got high.
Is that
Because I got high. Because I got high.
I think she hides the stash under Ashley's butt because she knows nobody's going to make Ashley get out of the wheelchair and look for it.
I'm just transporting my
Mom of
daughter
the year
and a
there.
pound of reefer.
That's right. Mother of the year.
Way to go, Steph.
That's why she has cats in the house because she goes, it's because of the cats. My eyes look like this.
It's the dander.
It's the catnip.
Yeah.
Catnip.
Catnip.
Catnip. It's catnip. There's no S in catnip.
Catnip. Yeah, there
There's
is.
no S. in
Catnip. There's no
There's no
S in
S.
it.
It's catnip. Catnip.
That's called them having spayed or neutered.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the show when somebody said, I got to go get my cat spaded? She said that. I got to go get my cat spaded.
Was that after you were milking it?
No, you one time said spaded it. And I went, you what? You did say that because we picked on it forever because we're like spaded it. You either said, no, and what it was is you said you had your cat spaded it is when it was discussed.
I thought, and that's why I always say got them fixed.
Fixed it.
Actually, I've said it like that too. Fixed it.
Fixed it. It doesn't surprise me.
Oh
Fixed
my
it
God.
Can I take a drink now, please?
Holy Jeebus.
I'm waiting for her one day and say, so Travis had texted me.
Go ahead.
She texted.
To texted.
Hey.
Texted it.
To text Aline.
Mayonnaise and a lot of people in here.
Look at her, see if she'll spew. Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky.
Stop.
Reefer.
Don't point.
Mama,
this way. Go the
quit.
other way.
Daddy is questioning cigarettes. She's going to.
I was going to do a show, but then I got high.
That'd be her entrance song.
I was going to do some news reports, but then I got
The problem
high.
is she doesn't, but we're going to make everybody believe.
I
she
know,
does,
I
right?
know.
Yes,
We're going to do the next event with the cops, and they're going to search her car.
Even
Class
worse.
is going to be at her house when she gets home.
She'll be at a school function, and somebody at the school
it's the
function's going
pothead.
to yell out, "What's up, pothead?
Oh, it's the pothead.
How's it buzzing?" And people are going to look at her like, "Really?
We got to get a picture, like get a sign for us.
Hey,
as well, work for
stoner.
Reed.
Yeah." Get her a big peace sign with the hand on it and a peace symbol too.
Oh, I have to find Travis's.
She's
little,
like, "Already got that."
Yeah, Travis's little play joint when we dressed up as Cheech and Chong.
There was no,
There was
little,
no
that
play
thing was
about
like-
it.
Yeah, did you see the picture?
No.
That sucker was like that big. What he did, he took a paper towel roll.
Oh my God! From your husband, she's smarter than the average redneck.
That's not saying much.
That's what I was about to say
Yeah.
too.
And all that
Oh,
reefer
thank
she
you,
smokes
honey.
is probably killing brain cells, so it's knocked it down a peg or two.
Knocked it down a what?
A peg or two.
So
I
look,
thought you
Craig.
said
I mean,
peck
excuse me,
or
not
two.
Craig,
A
but
pet or two? Yeah,
Peck.
a peck.
Jacob had
Peck or
sent something
two.
a little while ago, and I didn't read it. But he said, "What did I miss? I was watching video. Who did y'all offend this half hour?"
Just Stephanie's mom.
And then Craig sent cat's nip. If you would like to say cat snip or cat's nip, is Atlanta's first spay and neuter. Okay, let's get who this is. Just for fun.
Hey, good morning. You know my sister?
Hello.
It really depends. What is his name?
Hello.
Why aren't you at work?
Going on?
What are you doing?
It's Jacob from Tulsa.
Does it offend you when we tell Beaner jokes?
Hell no.
He's part Beaner.
It's Elvis Ramon in the morning.
So look, if we were to call Mexicans refried beans because they're 100% Mexicans, he would just be beans
Okay.
because he's not quite refried yet.
Yeah, he's just beans.
Now Stephanie is refried.
Do you remember
High five on that one. Stephanie's fried.
what Cheech and Chong movie was it where they were sitting there writing the songs? He's like Beaners.
Oh
You
yeah,
wrote the song Mexican American.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Up in smoke.
Was it up- was it
and
up
he
in
just
smoke?
keeps singing Beaners, and he never can get past
Mexican
it.
Americans don't like to get up early
I have that.
in the
I have that.
morning, but they got to.
Yeah.
There's no S in Decipher, by the way. I don't know if you guys.
She said
discussed that
C.
or did-
I said
She
C.
said S.
Did she?
Hey,
Watch
I
the
said
video.
Yeah, need to rewind it.
Rewind the
he'll
video.
rewind it.
I said
It's like a football
DEC.
game. Let's go back to instant replay.
Yeah. So you got the Stephanie with the S.
Hey, if they
Why
played
did you say
Stephanie
shit, Tommy?
backwards, you might actually understand her.
No doubt.
Jacob would be like, looking at his old lady going, "Did you hear that? That's like playing Ozzy backwards. She just said I don't drink PBR." All this time we believed one
She probably
thing.
speaks like all dignified with a British accent. And
Yeah.
play her backwards.
I need everybody to know that Redneck Steph is just a skit. It is not
It's-
real.
I do not
Bull
eat green
crap.
eggs and ham. I do not eat them, Sam. I am.
Oh
Okay,
my
never mind.
God.
What's up, dude? How are you?
Yeah, what's happening? I bet you wish you were still
I don't
here.
know, just listening to the show, listening to all these some
Retard.
racist redneck hillbillies down there.
Well, we've not offended. Well, listen,
Scotty's the only racist in this room.
there's two cultures I have not offended yet today. So
Asians.
let's bring up this and see what Joey has to say
Uh-oh,
about this.
uh-oh.
Why is it that the Pope's outfit and the Ku Klux Klan's outfit match? Won't you explain that to me?
I don't know.
The only difference is the Catholic guys have a little more money to bling out the Pope's hat,
That's true.
where the Klan member can't.
Do you know who the
But why do they both look like Klan members?
Do you know who the biggest gangster in the world is?
The Pope.
He is the biggest gangster in the world.
How is that?
He has more power over everything than anybody in the world. That is true.
Except for me.
Well, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure it out. The Pope, the Klan.
So he's
Oh, yeah, they're
One
tied up
throws
together.
water on the cross, the other burns it.
Yeah. There's crosses and white stuff involved.
I'm just trying to
It's
say.
Alpha and Omega.
Yeah.
You don't see a whole lot of black Catholics. You don't see a whole lot of black Ku Klux Klan members either, except for that one movie that we watched.
Or the Dave Chappelle show. There's
Yeah.
that,
Oh, yeah, I was going to
black white supremacist.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Where he was blind.
How
Yeah.
funny is it that Dave
Yes.
Chappelle's black and the blacks even give him hell?
Yeah.
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 Because he did a
Yeah.
skit called the Negro Family. That's the only way I can pronounce it,
Yeah.
but that's not
Without
what he
offending
calls it.
somebody.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. He plays the milkman.
Yeah, it was funny.
And
Yeah.
and I used to play it on the radio, but people were going, "Man, that's racist." I'm like, "That's Dave
a
Chappelle.
black guy did it.
That's racist. It's Dave Chappelle. It's not me. It's
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. I'm
We're
not
just
racist."
replaying
Take it
what a
up with
black
him.
guy did.
So I quit playing it because people were getting mad. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
call Dave Chappelle, cuss him
We have
out.
a whole millennium of crybabies. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crybabies raising crybabies.
And,
Now,
pothead,
right.
and potheads.
that's just my opinion.
Oh,
Pothead.
little
There's
Richard.
nothing wrong with potheads.
Little
Love
Richard
them all.
says
They love
Steph's new name should be Cannabis Steph.
No.
How about the cannabis munchkin?
Start calling
Well,
her
if she was a 7 dwarf, what would she be?
Zigzag.
Stony dwarf?
Stony. Stony. She'd be the 8th.
Zigzag.
7.5.
I mean, you know,
Zigzag.
I mean, what would you call her?
One and a
Smoky?
quarter.
Blunny.
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 Blunny dwarf. Well, we could make a whole list. And you know what's so funny is none of us smoke pot. We can sit here and make
I know.
jokes about it all day
I
long.
was a huge pothead up until last year, and then I stopped because
The thing I can
got
laugh about
responsible.
potheads is they can laugh at anything, and the bad thing is we laugh at them as
Right.
they laugh at
Dude,
anything.
I'm gonna tell you what. Some of the smartest
That's a
people.
car wreck.
Some of the smartest people I know are potheads. Huge
I am.
potheads.
Yeah.
Now I used to know some coke heads that were pretty smart till they got bankrupt.
That's scary.
It's funny how that works.
It's amazing how that
And they're
happens.
very focused. It's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's funny how that happens. They lose everything.
Both of them are doctors.
Yeah. Now, dude, I did,
Lawyers.
now listen. I did have a doctor once that was on the news, and he was the guy that owned Gwinnett Family Practice in Snellville, and his name was David. He was the one that got busted in Lawrenceville for writing prescriptions for drugs. So he was giving. He didn't know he was already busted at this time. He was in the hotel room with two undercover agents writing prescriptions for cocaine. He was writing prescriptions, and he actually, the day he got busted, he laid the pad down and said, "You can have it," and got all this cocaine and walked out, and they got him right then and there. They took his whole
Damn.
business, everything.
Wow.
What would you get a prescription for cocaine for?
No, he was
Yeah, but
swap-
he's
he was
given.
swapping.
He was given he was giving them
It's like, unlimited prescription pad for
because then they could go get Xanax for whatever,
and,
you know.
and sell Xanax, which kind of
So, you know, I'm kind of like, dude, if you had the prescription, why wasn't you getting the good stuff? Why was you getting some like hotel grade cocaine and you had a prescription pad? You could write your own.
Dude, you can get all sorts of stuff now.
But yeah, the dude
prescription-wise.
lost everything, lost all his business. And then shortly after that, I'm like, I guess I better go find another doctor. No wonder he kept writing me prescriptions.
He was your personal doctor. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That explains a lot.
Well, his girlfriend lived.
low extremity doctor.
Well, no. His girlfriend.
Did he find the knot?
His girlfriend rented a room from me, and she happened to work at the Gold Club, and that's how I knew him. And now I kind of understand how they met. And, you know, I understand all that now.
Yeah,
I didn't see it then. I was too busy riding around in a Corvette having fun. You know, I had roommates.
It's funny how that works. Everybody had a girlfriend at the Gold Club.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You know.
I didn't.
Steph, yours was called the Goal Club. It was where they all scored touchdowns.
No, you had a girlfriend. You had a girlfriend at the Colombian Gold Club.
That's right.
No, I had a girlfriend at Strokers.
No, she prefers the Claremont.
Oh my!
From what I understand. Yeah, from what, you've been frequenting that place, from what I understand.
I will never.
Steph's the only person that has a frequent flyer miles to Strokers.
Well, actually, my best friend used to work there.
Oh my god!
But
of course,
yeah.
Of course.
I will never be able to hear the song "Happy" by Pharrell ever again
Because of the Claremont.
Yes, without seeing Blondie on stage.
So how about this? So how about I knew a guy back in the day who went to Stone Mountain High School, and he starts hanging out at Strokers back before it totally went.
I remember
the other
we used to
direction.
skip lunch and go there.
But he starts dating this girl from there. They get married. After she has a baby, she wants to go back to work. He's like, you can't be a stripper. And he's like, she's like, well, why? He says, well, you just had my kid. And she said, well, you dated me and I already had 2 kids. So having a kid doesn't change. Well, I just will not be married to a stripper. That's kind of an odd statement, don't you reckon? I mean,
so he'll date a stripper. He'll get
and he'll marry her. But she can't
with a stripper.
But she can't go back to being a stripper because it was just so wrong.
Double standard.
I'm like, really, dude? But yet he made her stay home. Made her stay home and wouldn't let her work. And was still going to Strokers every weekend. I'm like, are you shopping for the next wife?
That's what it was.
I mean, how weird is that? You can't do that. Okay.
You must have been on some cocaine.
Oh my God. No, wrong guy. This guy was too broke for that. Remember, he had the stripper wife.
Yeah, she made the money.
Yeah, she made the money until she made the baby.
Wonder what the pregnancy leave for is when you're a stripper.
Yeah. I'm taking maternal leave.
Time.
Oh my God.
How long does it take for that thing to grow
And look,
back?
if they'll let Hooter girls work up until they give birth, did they let strippers do that?
That's what I was just
I mean, when you're a Hooters girl, when
How
do you
weird is
bow
that?
out
They don't
and
let them
say
work
this
past
is
6
I don't
months.
want to eat chicken wings and look at a pregnant Hooters girl?
Isn't that odd? I mean,
it's like, you know?
It's appetizing.
Yeah.
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 Ugh. Anyways, anybody else got anything?
Is your mom texting you?
It's 10:17. We got a few minutes.
Good show. I'm going to jump off here, guys.
All right, man. Have fun.
All right, dude.
It's been a while since I called.
We'll
All
talk
right,
to you
thanks.
later, man.
All right.
Woo-wee. What a day. What a day. So we've covered just about every stupid
We've
topic we
offended.
could.
We've offended multiple races,
and it's only Wednesday.
I know. Hump day.
Oh my God. What do we do for the rest of the week?
Oh God, we might as well just call it a week.
So what are you doing? Are you coming back tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I got to work. Tomorrow
Okay.
I'm working for the CIA. I like how I got quiet. Everybody's like, "Oh wow."
No wonder he's asking you about plot. He's in the heart.
corporate image associates.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Friday? Sure.
Friday, I'm not so sure about. I think.
Oh,
I'm
we got
available
that
Friday.
band. Have you
Yeah, we've got
researched
that
and
band.
talked to them?
Who's coming in? Is somebody
no.
cool?
That band.
No.
That band.
So that means you haven't researched?
The Cochrane Band.
The Cochrane.
The Cochrane.
Not Reed.
I was like, excuse me? The
Be,
what?
be careful with that word.
I was like, the Cochrane Band.
Cochrane Road Band. Yes.
I was gonna say, like Johnny
So
Cochran.
you need to discover some stuff, please.
Cochrane. Cochrane.
So you're working Thursday.
Yeah,
How about Friday?
I'll be available Friday. I think.
Okay, that's
unless he asked me to come back.
Right. I just thought it'd be cool with a band being here.
Yeah.
Especially
What kind of
for,
music?
for you on your night show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to I have
Research.
to get with Rich. We didn't connect yesterday.
Well, you know, when people reach out to me, I was giving it to other people.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just it'd be less for me to do and let somebody else deal with
I
it.
heard the guy that called in on the way in, but I heard part of it. I didn't hear the whole thing. The guy was on tour with Shooter.
Yep, Shooter Jennings.
I had spoken a little bit with Jacob about the guy. I think it was the same guy that we were talking about.
Right. It was.
Okay.
So
yeah.
All right, y'all, let's shoot off to commercial real quick. We're going to gather some more intel on what we got to do, and our narc over here is going to get some more information on staff.
You're going down.
I just don't know.
She's the drug queen pin of Conyers.
The queen pin.
Queen pin.
That would just make her. That would just at her height. That would just make her a bowling pin.
I know.
just saying. I don't want to offend anybody. Just saying. We'll be back, everybody. It's just fun in the morning.
Apparently, they're like a country rock band.
Yeah, let's get the information right. Let's not make this another Waylon thing.
No crap.
So you guys are Southern rock, huh?
No.
No.
We just assumed when we heard Waylon that we thought it was Waylon.
Yeah,
Waylon.
Waylon Jennings, not Wayland.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
No. Research makes perfect.
Damn, Joey.
It wasn't me.
Really?
You trying to throw a burp? I get you on the pot thing. You're trying to it's like, well, I'm going to get you back. Damn, Joey.
I got all this explaining to do to mom and dad now.
I'm going to make it sound like you burped. Hours. I got you, you bastard.
Not hours, days.
I'll clarify when we go back on the air.
No, it's cool.
They really don't think so. They just mess with you, right? They really are.
No, I don't know if I can.
We're going to clarify that you are a pothead. We're going to put it way out there for you.
I'll wait till we go off air because it's actually pretty funny.
You did so fuck your parents.
No. No.
Oh my gosh.
It's what I saw on the back porch when I walked over there when I was over there one day. Because I had 3 siblings that still lived at home.
Yeah. So y'all saw pot.
No.
That is so funny. Her mom.
Oh yeah, she listens every day. Cochran. I'm seeing if they've got any.
So what are you doing today? You just didn't have to work this morning?
Well, I didn't get home.
I know you didn't get home
last night. Start hailing on me.
So you're just remodeling those apartments?
Yeah, well, I got 80 of them.
Holy shit! So that's one apartment complex.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she just bought another one that I got to go to.
Oh, right. That's good. That's real good. Yeah. And you're doing it for yourself, but just working for her.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to get ready to get my bike painted. So.
Well, if you need any lunch work, my brother in need.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing for the past. Dude, she had this guy come in there. Oh my God.
Yeah, though.
So.
Oh man, at 9:30, I was like, man, it already feels like 10 o'clock. Now it's like, holy cow, we only got a few minutes left. It just picks up the pace.
Yeah, the beginning is slow. Time goes slow, and then when things start really picking up, it's like, damn, time goes by fast.
I found out I got to go get my recheck up Friday.
It's funny. I didn't get measurements on his junk. At least she's texting her.
Well, we were so busy laughing, looking for
How did they measure it? Did they got one of those little?
It's all
ultrasound.
No, it's all calibrated with that computer. But she kept. It's neat because when I was watching, because I couldn't find what I was looking for, and she's moving it, and I'm like, holy cow, you can see it. And the only thing I can figure is from doing that so many times, hitting, I've created scar tissue, which could explain why I didn't have kids the way I probably should have.
You have one.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Country
But there should
rock
be like
band?
15 more.
Because they did.
Yeah.
Well, when I was just doing a search on them, they did a cover of Kenny Chesney, and then they also did a cover of Georgia Satellites.
Probably Southern Rock.
Satellites is Southern Rock.
Yeah.
Is that
But see,
considered
Southern rock is borderline country mixed with rock.
Oh shit!
You ever heard the?
Let's go back live. All right, y'all, because we're running out of time. We're gonna go back live. Just for Fun Radio in the morning.
I just had to do that. I always wanted to do that. Hey, what's going on today?
What's happening, man?
Oh man, I got my daughter good this morning. She's still pissed.
What'd you do this time?
No, I sent the Florida Highway Patrol over there, and they served her with a piece of paper. Said they had to vacate within 24 hours. Anything that they couldn't get out of there would be impounded.
Oh, great! Heart attack.
So they banged on the door and showed up there. 2 officers, the whole 9 yards, the official looking paperwork, everything.
Oh, geez.
And then of course, I knew she'd be blowing my phone up. So, I just sat there and watched it ring and everything. She's posting all over the place, blowing up everybody I know's phones, my phone, my wife's phones, the kids' phones.
That's crazy. And listen, I can tell you how you feel about like that because, for instance, the other day, Travis and Stephanie came over. Nobody ever knocks on my door. Everybody rings the doorbell.
Yeah.
So Travis opens the screen door and starts going boom, 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 pounding on my door.
It's the cops.
And my dogs start going nuts. And I'm like, who in the hell would be doing that? I walked to my front door. I'm like, you jackass. Why didn't you ring the doorbell?
Yeah, the cops have a different way of knocking. on
Oh,
the door.
yeah. God, I can only imagine.
You know how this April Fool thing started, huh?
No.
Well, I will tell you.
Let's hear it.
It actually was back in the time of, I guess, Caesar and Pope Gregory. There's a big debate over when the calendar for the new year would start. So this is when Christianity first started, taking a big hold on things. And the Christians wanted to celebrate April 1st as a New Year's Day because it was like closest to the whichever equinox it is, and the whole earth was renewed for springtime. But the Pope came along with his own calendar, and he wanted to get everybody on the same page. So he marked January 1st as the day the New Year would begin.
Yeah.
But there was people who still clung to the April 1st idea, and they were ridiculed for it, and they were known as April Fools.
Oh, all right.
So there you go.
Huh.
Well,
Pretty
Steph,
interesting
that
little-
explains why I call you a fool.
Pretty interesting little thing. What do you think there, Cat Snip?
Cat snip.
Cat snip.
She thought about some cat snip, and then she's like, Travis, I need the hedge cleaners. We got to cut these dog
I was gonna
balls
say-
off the cat.
Then she smoked it.
Yeah.
Can you smoke catnip?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. Can you?
Okay, Steph, have you?
Are you gonna try it? Stephanie's not a pothead. I just have to clarify that. It's just a joke.
She's a huffer.
she prefers
You should see her
crack.
with a can of Scotch Guard.
But
In my professional addiction days,
Professional addiction days. That means he did good drugs.
Yeah, real drugs.
that means somehow, one way or another, I don't know how it really happened, but I think professional addicts are just people that can afford to do it. I guess I don't know. Anything that you could smoke, I probably tried.
Huh.
But I have to say that I never did the catnip.
Yeah. I never really thought about it either.
You never got that desperate, apparently.
I mean, I scraped every pipe in the house when I ran out of pots
Oh, my
for
God.
resin, but I never really I would actually my glass bowls, I would actually boil them, get the resin out,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Good
He's
Lord.
talking about mixing bowls, peeps.
No.
I know.
So, how about them trees?
How about them trees? But no,
How about emptying your bong into some kind of pot or some kind of skillet and boiling it on the stove until all the liquid's gone, and then scraping that and smoking it.
There you go. Yeah.
Y'all
scraping
have been
what's left in
watching
the
too
pan.
many episodes of Blow.
What about drinking the bong water?
No.
Did y'all all watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or something? Good God.
Those donut holes are awesome.
But
Y'all
you
are
know-
like super stoners.
Have you ever watched a cat after it sniffed the catnip though? They go nuts.
It's because it's like crack for 'em.
Yes, Steph.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
God.
All right, we're at 10:29, man. We're facing to kill the show for the day. What's going on for you, Master Craig? What you got going today?
Oh man, I don't have any idea. What do you guys got going on today? Anything good?
Yeah, I got to go take my bus back up to Rob's
You
Performance.
got to take it back up there again?
Yeah, well, they got behind yesterday, and I'm the kind of guy where it's like, look, you take care of the paying customers, and then get to me when you have a free moment.
Yeah, that's
you know?
cool. That's
so
cool.
I'm taking it back up.
I got to go back up and work on my house some more.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's an ongoing process.
I gotta go to the gym.
That's all.
Well, you got something to rebuild, and so does she.
Yeah, smoking a
I'm gonna
dude,
go ride my
smoking a
motorcycle.
fatty somewhere in there.
Well, meet me up at Horizons because as soon as I get my van, I'm going to Horizons.
Are you?
Yeah, you can go see my new bike.
I need to.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know I bought another bike. My mother doesn't know yet. My daughter, now listen, so my daughter got another tattoo.
Oh God.
So my daughter's fixing to go to my mother's to spend some time. And she's like, I'm going to go spend time with Gran. I said, look, Gran doesn't know I bought another motorcycle. She goes, really? Well, if the discussion comes up, I said, really? I don't think the discussion needs to come up. She goes, well, that's true because she doesn't need to know about my tattoo. I said, well, good. We apparently have dirt on each other.
Yeah.
So let's not narc either one of us out.
I'll scratch your back. You scratch mine.
That's
There you
right. But my daughter wanted
I
new
think-
shoes to hide my lie.
go. Oh well.
So I had to buy her new shoes to keep her hush.
Oh.
Damn
I
kids.
think
is
what
right.
I might do is probably get some old boots on and grab an onion sack and head to the woods because it is just about mushroom season. I'm going to see if anything started to pop up yet.
Because he's making spaghetti.
Because he's making spaghetti or Greek salad.
Yes.
Speaking of tossing salad. Anyways, we're going to get out of here. Craig, thanks for calling in, man. We will see you tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
All right, see you later.
Hey, be cool, Craig.
All right, later. All right, everybody, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to end the show with the sports with Brad. Everybody hang tight, and we'll say goodbye when we're done.
Doobie.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. This is your Coach's Corner with Brad Johnson on Just for Fun Radio. Good morning to the crew. It was a mild day in our kind of local sports and all that good stuff yesterday. Few games in the NBA last night. Brooklyn over the Indiana Pacers 111-106. The San Antonio Spurs stay hot. They go to Miami and come away with a win last night. 95-81. The Splash Brothers and Golden State outdueled the Los Angeles Clippers in Los Angeles last night, 110-106. That gives Golden State 10 straight wins so far. They're getting hot right there toward the end of the season. The Hawks need to try and do that. Unfortunately, last night Detroit got off to a hot start. The Hawks dropped that one in Detroit, 105-95. Coach Bud was doing some changes, kind of messing with some five-man rotations and so on. The starters got about 24 minutes. Some guys off the bench coming in sets of five got 24 minutes. So we will be in Atlanta at the Highlight Factory this Saturday on April the 4th versus the Brooklyn Nets. So getting ready for that game here in Atlanta. Yesterday, the Braves do lose one to the Astros 2-0. And today we'll be back at it against the Philadelphia Phillies in preseason Grapefruit League ball. That game's going to go at 105 today. And last night, my Georgia Dogs, my Diamond Dogs, dropped one to the Nerds from Atlanta. Georgia Tech 13, UGA 6. Some miscues on Georgia's part kind of helped Tech take that game yesterday. So that is it, guys. This has been your Coach's Corner this Wednesday on Just for Fun Radio. And yes, it is with Brad Johnson. So do it just for fun if you're going to do it. We'll see you.
We're over here just talking it
Yeah,
up.
no, it's-
Joey's like Mr. Professional.
I'm like the last guy that pays attention to sports, and I'm actually listening, and you guys are just chatting away.
Yeah, well, that's good. Somebody had to pay attention.
Oh, God. Me being professional? That's funny.
Oh, is it coming over the?
Yeah, it was coming through the headphones. Were you?
No, was them talking coming?
Yeah, no, that
talking
wasn't
over
coming
the-
over, but that was almost over, and everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, dead
Okay,
air.
I got you now because it used to if he had the sports playing and people were talking,
Well, yeah, he
you
had
would hear the.
Yeah, but he would have it through the mic. This time he had his phone plugged in. So
I didn't pay attention to that. I was talking to Rich Archer about Friday, the band that's coming Friday.
oh, who's okay? I'm
The
still learning all this
Cochrane-
stuff.
Cochrane Road Band.
Cochrane.
They've been together for
Johnny
12
Cochran.
years.
And that sold at Starship.
He's not a sponsor, by the way.
Bing! Censorship.
Yeah, because I can't say what I was fixing to say.
Okay, so we got a band coming in Friday.
Yes.
Steph, I'll tell you,
Close.
Steph's going to research some more tonight, and we'll have more information for you tomorrow. Hopefully, Mr. Joey will be here because Joey's going to be trying to do the live. What did we call it?
We changed the name from the Real Radio Show
Yeah,
to the Rough Edge.
The Rough Edge.
Yes, and I got to make the updates. By the way,
it actually sounds pretty
I like
cool.
that because we came up with that by accident the other
Right.
day.
Yeah.
The Rough Edge.
Well, because we were joking because it is more of
It's
a
a rough.
Headbangers Ball rough show, and he kept calling it the Real Radio Show. I'm like, far too non-professional
Well, it's not
for
that.
that.
The reason why I carried over the Real Radio Show is because of my old show. But
right, I got you. But the Rough Edge just kind of
it's
goes
really cool.
right.
Yeah.
Well, you're playing the Ramones and you know,
and I'm
stuff
playing,
like
you know,
that.
and plus
dude,
too, it's
you
just
know?
raw.
Right.
But what's by the way, for anybody that's listening, don't forget to go to Facebook and like Joey the Voice on Facebook. It's a like page. Hit me up. Like,
You know,
me.
the cool thing about you doing that page is you'll be able to give people a heads up of what the show is going to be about, and maybe they can give you suggestions of what they would like to talk about. Because I keep saying, and I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm like, dude, do a show about how hair bands started and how Nirvana and Pearl Jam destroyed hair bands.
Yeah.
And how funny is it that no offense to anybody, the weakest sissified hair band that we ever picked on was Bon Jovi. And they're the only ones that
Still
lasted.
together, and they're actually doing pretty damn
They're
good.
the only ones that
They're
lasted.
still making albums, you know.
And is it because they kissed the butt and changed with evolution, or were they just that talented?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny,
And it's up for
and they're
personal
actually
taste.
pretty nice guys.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah,
What'd you
I
gonna say?
love John Bon Jovi.
Both. You know, look, when I seen him play, now, look, I saw all Poison, I saw all the hair bands, I saw all the ones that dressed all sissified, but Bon Jovi took it to a whole new level when the Slippery When Wet tour came to Atlanta because he was wearing skin tight jeans.
Oh yeah.
Boots almost up to his knees, and he had black thongs over the blue jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if he had on like black spandex with red thongs, maybe.
Yeah.
But over his jeans?
Yeah, dude. And they were
What
like
was
the
he
acid
thinking?
washed, like the stone
Yes,
acid wash jeans.
with thongs over
and like
the
you,
jeans.
you know, the boots that he was wearing were made for women. Like
Ugh.
you know, he was wearing women's
Yeah,
clothes. There was no doubt about
because
it.
the boots had the tassels
And
off
like
the back.
the jacket probably had fringe hanging off
Yes,
of it.
that's
You
my
know, and
point.
there was so much Aquanet in that
Yep.
hair,
and all the highlights.
Yeah. But you know, I mean,
it is what it is. It was hairband.
But you know, and these are things that are coming up in development.
Yes.
I've got interviews lined up for every week for the next few weeks.
That's right.
Things are working out. It's
well,
coming
it
together.
took 4 years to fine tune us enough to become a morning show.
I mean,
so
it's
fine tuning
coming
it
together.
will be what it takes.
It's coming together very well.
Cool.
You know, like I said, as soon as this move is completely over, which, by the way, as of Tuesday of next week will be my first night
In
in
your
my
new
new
home?
house. Yes.
Cool.
Thank you, God.
Cool.
Yeah.
So when's the housewarming party?
The pool will be up and running as soon as pollen season, as soon as these damn trees lose all
Oh,
their
yeah.
blooms and stuff.
Right.
Because I don't want to clean all that crap out of my pool. I will get the pool up and running.
We'll be like, why is this pool yellow?
Yeah.
Joey peed in it.
Yellow film growing on top
That's
of it.
right.
But as soon as all this stuff goes, you know, we're gonna have people over.
Cool.
It's
Cool.
not gonna be
Cool,
anything
cool.
wild and crazy, but it'll be nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Travis
Barbecue.
is the grill master. You know,
We
just so you
have
know.
a very nice guest.
He's the grill master. Stephanie the bake master.
I was gonna say, hey, don't bring your pot to my house.
But I got a new bowl. We gotta bring
So
it
when
in.
Steph says we're bringing the smoker,
Yeah.
he's gonna be like,
Travis is bringing his wife.
Travis is bringing the lady.
She doesn't use a bong, you know. She uses a can.
Yeah.
That's right. Or an apple.
Yeah, exactly. You guys got an apple?
That's right.
She'll be in my garage, like looking for like spare parts. You know, just make anything out of anything. I
I'll
used
be
to
like,
live in that
Steph, why are
place.
you trying to smoke out of a cucumber? Well, I heard it's healthier. They have cucumber water now.
She'll take one of my old shoes.
Why not? The coffee's through the sock.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're going to get out of here. It's been just fun. Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in. Check
Yes.
us out tomorrow. I don't know. You know, with us, we're winging it right now, trying to get guests and stuff like that, guests, DJs. So I don't know who's going to be here tomorrow, but we'll figure it out. We'll see you in the morning.
Well, we know you and I will be here.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. We will see y'all on the flip side.
Pa-pow.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
See y'all.
Later, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Hold on. Don't say nothing yet.